told to shut up.
Okay, cool. We're good? Everything's working out?
Yes, we are back.
Here we go with take 2, folks. Yeah.
Episode 111 of the Weed, Whiskey, and Wi-Fi podcast. I'm Keith. That's Jada. This is Annie. Since we already did an introduction, we're back again.
There was a mistake,
Dog's late on shit.
And we were already about, 2-3 minutes in. But,
Yeah.
oh, well.
Yeah. So, yeah, we did not record last week. New job situation.
Oh, yeah. So, quick story, backstory for everybody. Got a new job, right? And right before we started, got a quick phone call saying, hey, that thing that you deemed unnecessary for you to do, we also now agree that we deem for you to, that we also deem that it is not necessary for you to do it. So therefore,
No!
Yeah, sorry, somebody's living their life a quarter mile at a time outside.
I was trying.
I know you're trying to power through.
I was trying to power through it,
but it just got louder.
We're literally watching Fast 9 right now. Dude,
Come on, B.
it's so funny because
it's a Jada.
right before we started, in take 1, you're now listening to take 2. It was the ghetto bird,
one, yeah.
And we were discussing how we once again still live in a good neighborhood.
I asked, do you?
And you ask again, do you?
Yeah.
And now I'm really I pay a lot of money.
Yeah, me too.
Damn it.
A lot.
I mean, of course, there's ghetto birds in I just don't hear them, unless I'm outside.
And I get it. I know anywhere, anytime it can pop off. I'm not ignorant. Like I said, I'm born in West Philly, raised in North Philly. All right, I get it. So, damn, but I'm just saying, I pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
Gated communities.
I have Zillow. I look. I look.
Like, my rent has a comma.
First of all, I think all places now is like a comma, but
Not everywhere in the world. I'm just saying, a lot of places, outside of New York. I'm pretty sure I can get a nice place. If
I mean, even regarding Vegas.
Oh, yeah, Vegas, I'm pretty sure. But that's all I'm saying. It's just, anyway.
Shit's supposed to be nice, son.
I would like to be, I don't mind the Toretto-ness of the neighborhood, especially once I finally do see some of the cars that they are. And I'm like, okay, I get it. No, you got the shit. It's going to sound like that. But it's other times when I see it's just like, it's not even Hector Civic.
Dang.
I said, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's like some old bullshit. Like, what are you doing?
Is that a spoiler on a Camry, bro?
So, yeah, I'm diverting. Anyway, new job. That's why I didn't record, and I apologize for that. Like I said in the previous before take 1, if I ain't here to do it, it ain't happening. Unfortunate circumstance. But here we are again with episode, what is it, 111?
111.
Yeah. So you guys are doing all right. We were starting with Annie getting drunk because we didn't record last episode. But then I said we're not going to talk about that. And then fuck me, right?
Get drunk because we didn't record.
No, I said because we didn't record last week.
She went out.
Annie went out and got drunk.
Yeah.
Is that better? Does that make sense?
Didn't we just say I had a good time?
We didn't say bad drunk.
Yeah, you said you lived your life.
Yeah.
I was the most sober, if that counts. Out of
Depend. Yeah.
who I was with.
I'm not saying it don't count, but
I had a great time.
does it?
I mean, if an 8 hangs with a 2,
I had a good time.
2's not outer by default.
Is this 111 or 110?
I thought we did 110 last time.
Oh, you're right. You're right. This is 111. My bad. But yeah, it is what it is on that one. So what's been up? Anything cool?
I'm working back with my old job.
Okay. Which one's that?
Doing the show.
Oh, the show. Yeah.
I'm doing more of building rooms and stuff like that. So because they have a new, in the same venue, they're adding a different room. Like I mentioned a while ago, we had to shut it down because there was a sinkhole and stuff. All that's been fixed and everything. So
sinkhole. Oh,
yeah.
All right. I was like, sing cola.
A sinkhole. And so, Yeah, they fixed the floors and, you know, we're hanging the chandeliers, which these shits was a motherfucker, but they look nice. And just going to start building.
You know Vin Diesel from New York when he can run in Tim's like that.
I was about to say, how can you run like that in shoes?
Listen, just years.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not going to keep interrupting.
No,
but yeah, new job, setting up the shows and everything.
Yeah, kind of working more on a, like, you know, independent contractor kind of basis. Because still got production things going, and the way things are going, from the meeting I was involved with this morning, there is an offer from a major streaming service on the table.
Ooh, that's for
the company, my mom's company.
Yeah, that's
for her project.
Right.
Yeah, so that's about all that I can say. But you know, that also means that, like, gearing up for pre-production, production, but, you know, filming everything, and it's also dope because they're footing the bill. So, like, yo, we're filming here, they're paying for it. Nice. Like, yeah. Like,
I used to think that I wanted to be behind the camera as far as, like, writing stuff, but now that I'm more in front of it now I want to be in front of it.
Yeah.
On some just Grady, like, extra shit.
Yeah.
No, I say extra, like, back to being extra again, and five less than 5 word speaking lines.
Yeah, like, I laugh because I've been like a security guard for like mafia dudes and shit, like in different cities and different settings and different suits. So I'm like, hey, like, this is how it works. And you know what I mean? Even like having to coordinate, like, how to, you know, hey,
is it still 5 words?
Huh?
Is it still 5 words?
I think so. It's like
your beard.
It's like 5 it's a minimal amount of words that you just get extra credit.
Yeah.
But
where it's like under 5 words is like
no SAG credit,
no SAG SAG, no SAG credit, Screen Actors Guild credit or anything like that. It's just, and I like that for some reason when I did it.
It was like Channing Tatum didn't get one for This Is the End, because he didn't have any lines, but everybody knew it was Channing Tatum. But it adds, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the things they got away. You know what I mean? Like, that's a clever way to do it. That's what they do it on Star Wars all the time. Like, somebody's a stormtrooper. Like when Daniel Craig was a stormtrooper. Yeah. So I think that's super dope. Honestly, I've been catching like little tidbits of stuff. Like, you've seen Inglourious Bastards. You know, they say, "Hey, Sally." It was like, that's to the editor. it was a thing for her. Like, they just, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, even like talking when was talking with my mom about a project, and she's kind of like, yo, like, it's crazy that I'm getting this kind of recognition. And I'm like, people take chances. Like, we all seen you've seen Fury Road, right? Mad Max Fury Road, the one with Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
So
the one that wasn't a Mad Max movie.
Yeah. So I guess his the director's wife, he got her to do the editing for the movie, like the colorscaping and all that, and she had never done it before. And he goes, I can get it from I can get a dude to say it, but it's gonna look the same. I want, see what she did. She ended up winning an Oscar for it, like for her job in it, just because the colors and the schemes and the pops that she chose and the way the film came out looked dope. So it's kind of like,
granted, it did look dope, but
it was a wild movie.
It was not a Mad Max movie.
Yeah, it was like
okay. If anyone has seen that movie, Mad Max, spoiler alert, literally spends the whole time chained up with Charlize Theron being the hero,
being badass,
heroine, being
badass. Yeah, she was
not against it.
Yeah, you could have just called it Fury Road, a Mad Max story.
Oh yeah,
it takes place
featuring Mad Max or something, but it's not a Mad Max movie, in my opinion, or a Road Warrior movie.
Because especially having seen the first one. Like, the first one I saw it as a kid. That shit scarred the shit out of me.
I've seen all of them. I saw
Road Warrior,
the one prior to that.
What, Mad Max?
The one that never came to the United States that my cousin put me onto.
The first one you talking about?
The very first one, but it's the one that didn't come to the States.
Oh yeah,
because it goes Mad Max, then Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah,
there's Road Warrior, then there's the Thunderdome one, but then there's, I forgot what it's called. Either is called the Road Warrior or it's called Mad Max.
No, there's a Road Warrior, Mad Max Thunderdome.
Right, from like that's previous one. Like there's like 3 or whatever. Anyway. Because in the United States, the second one was with Tina Turner, right? Even though in actuality it's the third one in the storyline, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because like I saw the Road Warrior like when my uncle was a Mel Gibson fan,
right?
That's why I watched Lethal Weapon and everything.
This is back when like he had the hard accent, Australian accent, and like you couldn't even understand him, so that's why I never even came to the States. Anyway. It wasn't that movie, is what I'm saying. Long story short. So
it was something different, and it was something dope.
I didn't say I'm not checking. I didn't check out on it, and it's not a review of the fucking movie. I don't know why I'm going this long on it, but it's a misleading title. Is all I'm saying. No,
I get that. But as far as like when I brought up like the editor doing that and such, and people just kind of taking chances and going in new directions, so. Like I said, I can't discuss what it is, but it is exciting to know that this is coming.
What the hell is in this? Fuck, that was a tangent. Tell me to shut up.
Nah, it was barely a minute. It felt
like forever to me.
No, like literally, I clocked it. We started talking about it at 9 something, and it was like 10 something. You're good, bro. Yeah, you're good. Okay. No, I literally watched the clock. It was a minute.
It's like eternity in my head. Like I heard myself saying, "Shut the fuck up."
Nah, that's just good weed, bro. It was like, yo, chill. What? Oh, it's like.
So did you miss us, folks?
I know some people did.
I wasn't trying to go there.
Oh man!
I really wasn't trying to go there.
Certain few did.
Boy, they would get upset when we don't get an episode. What are they doing? Oh, living our lives.
Isn't it cute? Love you.
Anyway, so I don't know exactly where I want to start, but I actually do have topics. One starting with shout out to Jason Mamoa and Miguel for smartening the fuck up,
going back to their women,
going back home to their woman.
Del Curry.
Oh, did he really? Yeah. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they don't publish the good news.
Yeah, Mamoa and whatchamacallit decided to give it another shot.
Hey, they realize how nasty it is to fuck out here, and they're just like, they don't want no parts of this shit.
A really long time. It's hard to just separate, go separate ways.
It's hard to start with somebody new.
Who are you telling?
No, you're not listening. They got outside. As soon as they got out, they was just like, oh, y'all are disgusting. I'm going back home to my wife. That's where I belong. You know why I say that? Because, like I said, I'm stepping back into the life again with this new job that I have. Mm-hmm. Therefore,
you're in the thick of it.
I'm in the thick of it. So, story time. Since we got time to kill. Mm-hmm. This did happen this weekend at a certain spot. I'm not going to say where I was privy to a conversation that I really didn't want to be privy to. And I heard some things that I did not want to hear. Now, this is not a bash to any member of the LGBTQ community whatsoever. This is more a bash to the male community because I couldn't believe what dude was saying because I was like, yo, man, really? Like, have some, like...
Well, what was he saying?
The exact words were, and this is why I can understand why Jason Mamoa and Miguel went back home, because it's disgusting out here. And when I say disgusting it in, it's not because this guy is a member of the LGBTQ community. It's because he's a man that I feel has no backbone or spine, because he was on the phone, FaceTime, I believe, saying, in the bathroom, talking about some, yo, let me come suck your dick, daddy.
I mean, I've said that, so I don't really know where this is going.
I guess I had to be the voice of reason.
Yeah, I'm probably the wrong one to ask.
I think it's...
Well, it's probably because I'm not a dude either. I'm not a dude saying it.
Okay, even if a girl said that to me, hitting me up, talking about...
Like, hey, like, you in public, chill. Like, you...
Like, what are you doing? Like...
you ain't got to say it. Like, you can just text that and, like, yeah, you...
It's not even that. Like, what, like... Where's your self-esteem is what I'm asking.
I mean, I'm not yelling it, but...
God.
It's 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm leaving. I'm walking through. I don't even want to say what hotel it is.
You're in the witching hours, bro.
Yeah. You're in thirst hours.
Yeah.
So any messages sent, there's no offense. There's no sense of tact.
You should have led with that.
Yeah. That's whole different. Think about it.
That makes it okay. Oh, whoa. Stop, please. Maybe I'm missing something.
You're in the bewitching hour, bro.
Is that the rule now? This is cool? This is okay?
No, between I'd say 1:30 and about
during
1:30 to 5 ish, and that's being generous. That's whether it's a what you doing text.
What you doing is fine.
What you doing is aiming and engaging. If somebody knows they can come through, she gonna send a different message. I've had that. I've had you better be rock hard when I get there. Not in much vulgar words, like goddamn. Like, I've had that. Like
Okay.
Like you act like you never dated a girl. She's had a girls' night. It's like like put it like this: how women come home from brunch. That's the same energy for those texting hours of 1:30 to 5.
Okay. Okay.
Case in point.
I love brunch.
She's made the request and she's gone to brunch. See the same energy.
I've seen her get kicked out.
Hey, I didn't say how she did there. I just said she likes brunch.
I wasn't kicked out.
That's what it looked like to me.
Encouraged to leave.
Asked to leave, and I left.
She said, "Man, we would like for you to leave." You know what? That is a good idea.
That's fine. I agree with you. I've said literally, like, I agree with you. I'm gonna go.
Wow. I hate the fact that I know you that well. And I didn't have to be there.
I've never been like kicked out. No one's had to ever like forcefully like kick me out of a place.
No, because they know
like
they can't touch a white woman.
It's just been suggested.
You got it exactly.
Kindly. No one's ever gotten like mean with me or anything. But they're like, all right, maybe
Yeah, we know the rules.
maybe it's time to call it.
You can't
And I'm like, okay, cool.
You can't just
I'm
kill
not
a white
gonna
woman in America. We went over this with Lovecraft. Yeah,
I know what the rules are sometimes. You know, he's not in public. Like,
there's unwritten rules that we know.
Cameras and shit. Like, no, you just don't go handsy.
Yeah, but yeah, if you in the thirst hours, yeah, that's a specific kind of energy and time frame.
Okay, but I gotta disagree on that.
I don't know if this is an agree thing. This is how it is. This is an assessment.
But I'm saying,
it's like it's not a. You know what I mean?
The way that you're saying it now is like it makes it okay.
Oh no!
No, I'm not saying that. I kind of feel like you've lived here long enough to know that that's kind of expected during.
I'm letting you know.
Okay, stop, real quick, stop. Outside of Las Vegas, I'm saying in the world, being out. I don't care if it's 10 p.m., whatever. Like doing that.
10 p.m. is different. I'm telling you, because you're not factoring in the amount of drinks. Okay, you're not factoring in that.
I get what you're saying. Certain things you just shouldn't say out loud in front of other people where they can hear. If you want to say something like that, step aside, text it, do it privately, whatever. I get what you're saying, but people. Listen, shooting a shot here, okay?
It's the yellow era.
That's the part. That's the only part I'm focusing on.
Yeah,
because it's like I said, outside of being at 2-3 a.m. in the morning. Excuse me, and I get it. I understand what the witching hour is like. I get that, but it's just you know me. I've been fucked up. I got the DUIs to prove it. All right.
It's like I shouldn't laugh at that, but I get what you're saying, and I understand you.
A long time ago.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I have a past. I've lived a life.
It was a different time.
Like I've woke up in different countries. Literally, I've had some experiences. So I'm not trying to be judgmental, but I've never been like, yo, let me come eat you out. Let me come do anything. No.
You never had to. Yeah, because you could just.
All right, fine. Okay.
No.
All right,
you get what I'm
all
like.
right.
Some people just have that dynamic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
With someone else, I guess.
Okay.
Because
have you ever said that?
No.
Do you think it's okay?
Nah, if I heard it, I'd be like, wow. No matter if I like, and I'm saying that I've heard that from girls. I've said that before. Like, yo, it's appropriate. Like, even when I worked in clubs, girls come over and I check an ID and they grab my dick and be like, yo, I don't even know you. Like, yeah, it's like, yo, like,
pick it up.
There's always been a recklessness. Especially in that time frame.
Forgive my alpha maleness, my whatever it is. I like to hunt. So when you just throw something at me. Yeah. No, I don't want that.
Because you've hunted.
Yeah, I like to. And I know it's toxic, but
it's like you smile at me, but don't want to give me the time of day. I like you.
I don't mean like to be like no means no or whatever, or no means yes or whatever that
no, you
that
want
doctrine is. But it's like
you want to pursue.
I enjoy the boy stop. Oh word. You know what that means, right?
Yeah. I hate you. Do you? Do you?
Damn, fam. Is it good? No, because all I hear is
because these chips are burnt as fuck. Look at these things.
So why y'all? Oh, fucking you smoking, y'all eating. I keep forgetting. But yeah, that was just something like that made me. And with the whole Miguel, Jason Mamoa thing, I was like, I understand why they went back home.
Oh yeah,
it's disgusting.
If I had a woman to go back to, I'd go back. Like I don't want this. I don't.
I was just flabbergasted.
Like I literally posted a story and it was like this girl was like, I was talking to this guy and I told him I wasn't interested in a serious relationship. Mm-hmm. And he said, I wish you the best and I hope you find what you're looking for.
Did you use the word flabbergasted?
Yeah, it applied. He goes, then he blocked me and no pursuit, no challenge, no pressure, nothing. He goes, you're upset, you're devastated because he respected your wishes. It's like, I've said this before. My favorite kind of women these days are the ones who can admit they don't know what the fuck they want. Because at least you on a starting path. Other people, they'll sit there and they just say what they want but go for different shit because they just like playing at it because... And I'm not saying this in a derogatory way. Women's infancy is women's independence is in its infancy still. Say just like black people's independence is not very old. Considering the 50 some 60 some years of freedom, and not to get all political, but it's just So there's a lot of women that are moving like the dudes who hurt them.
How do you say wait in line and wait your turn without saying wait your turn?
I'm not. It's that. It's a little bit. It's like 15% of that. The other 85% is stop moving like the niggas who hurt you, because they weren't good at it because they got caught. And you're just repeating negative cycles. Man. Please cheat like women cheat. Men cheat with what's available. Women cheat out of town, across town. There's a beauty to the science that you do and the discretion that you move with. Oh, man. That shit is gone.
You're hitting on something that I was listening to earlier, but I'm not going to get into it. But yeah.
Like, all I can say is I'm a man that, I'd be like, nah.
Hold on. You look rather vindictive.
What?
What?
What do you mean?
I got it.
Have you ever done something out of pocket?
Yes.
Out of your okay.
I'm just kidding.
The Weed, Whiskey, and Wi-Fi podcast.
To get back at someone, whether it be a lot of times sexually. Yeah. Okay, there we go, folks. Mm-hmm. So, that's...
I mean, but with reason. I wouldn't say out of pocket.
I say proper motivation. Same thing.
I would say... I wouldn't necessarily say out of pocket as, like, not really my style. I've done things that are not really my style in order to kind of fill that. I wouldn't necessarily say out of pocket because what I did is always deserved.
Is it revenge if you do it after a relationship ends? Because I've had that happen a lot. So
really, I don't.
I say it in the sense of like this. I've dated I've dated some girls where it's been like, we don't move forward for whatever reason, and I go on them out my way. I'm not hitting them up. I'm not doing any of the trying to get back with my ex on some toxic shit. None of that. But then a friend or two always hits me up. And then it turns into, I don't think she treated you right. And then we go down a certain path, and now, I'm like, am I a dirtbag? I didn't cheat. So it's like, I smashed your friends after. Not during. After. That's got to count for something.
Okay, was there ever any hope of you getting back with?
Nope.
None whatsoever. Zero chance.
I don't try to do the get back with somebody because 8 times out of 10 when we break up, like it's them wanting something that I'm not either going to give or I'm not prepared to offer up, and I'm honest about it. So it's like, hey, you're in a place and you're looking for this. Like I've been with girls, you know, they want to settle down and have a kid. And I was at that time, I was like, I want to have a kid. I don't know if I want to have a kid with you. Like, you know, I got to see how you chew your food. I got to see how you do a lot of your shit. Like,
careful who y'all have kids with.
I got to see what your base boards look like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to see, you know, I got to see how you act.
There was something else. Oh yeah,
yeah, we got to go out of town.
I got to see your dryer situation. That's another one from
how
right now.
often do you clean that lint screen?
Between the lint screen and is it a third dresser? Is it more of a storage space now?
You know what I mean? I got to see how you are in your low points. I got to see how I am in how you are with me in my low points.
How many times do you have to rewash the clothes because you forgot them in the washer?
Why'd you forget them in the washer is also valid. Yeah, like, however, it spins out. Yeah, but I
know, right? This is why. This is why women don't fuck with me. This is why.
But no, but I'm like, you know what I mean. But it's also like, you know, it's like, yo, how do you respond? I've never seen you with a kid.
How you treat the wait staff in public?
But yeah, you say you want to have a baby. I got to see how you are with kids, because that's going to be the real precursor. Because some people want a baby because it's cute, and they want someone.
Oh no! Before that's no. Before I.
No,
dude.
I'm saying, but like when people say that, no, when somebody says
I understand
that's
what you're saying.
There's going to be a time frame that gets pushed towards.
Sir, that's always on the bottom.
There's so much shit we got to get to before that. But I'm saying everything moving forward and like
once again,
the serious
women,
thing of life. Yeah.
Sometimes just get back in line.
You can't force forever.
I can't say
you can't sit there and put a timeline on shit. Because I've said this before.
My biological clock is ticking.
Women have the power of consent. It is true. It is not cool unless y'all say it's cool.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
No. Hear me out. That's y'all power. Because we could be going and be ready to do it all. You could say no, and that's pretty much the end of that.
But yeah, she can just do whatever she wants at 2 a.m. if I'm just laying on my back.
She can force the situation.
We don't ever talk about that.
It's easier to convince.
See.
It's just easier to convince.
You want it to happen.
If you want to say, don't do that, because if you want to say no, then say no.
Hold on. If you dim the lights before that happens, you set yourself up. I'm just saying. But when women have the power of consent, men have the power.
Oh, stop. I'm not gonna let you just say that.
Yeah, I was fucking with you.
So you're gonna say even? Okay, maybe this is not a brag. Don't take it that way. So you have never woken up and you're just in the middle of some shit.
Oh, yes.
Okay, then. Did you give consent?
No, but if I wanted to stop it, I'd stop it. Nah.
Right.
I didn't give consent when it started, but I saw what was happening and I made a decision. Am I cool with this or am I not?
Right.
And if I put my leg up, then I'm cool with it. So it's like, if I pull the sheets back and obviously I don't have a problem with what's going on. Now, I've had that happen where I've woken up and it wasn't who it was supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And that's when, whoa, no. And
that's fucked up.
And I got loud as fuck. And I caused the scene.
But I also think if you're waking up to some shit, you're kind of already in that type of relationship with that person where they feel it's comfortable to be in that shit.
Once again, what he said on that last.
That's a very unnormal situation.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fucked up. No, that's fucked up. We was on a group trip. We was in Arizona. I'm not gonna name names.
No,
but everybody on the
that was fucked up.
I told you we had to do what you like party where we had the whole floor. I yelled. People came into my room. I was upset.
But in that situation, even the first time it happened, everybody looked at me like, "What's the problem?"
Nah, short-term head now compared to what I got to deal with. Yeah, no, thank you. Like, no, thank you. No. It's just like unless my girl sent you, and I'm gonna need her with a form of consent saying she sent you or a camera. But even then, that feels like a setup. It's like.
She better be standing there saying yes.
All right. Be there with her.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Standing there.
No. Joining in. But regardless. But yes, women have the power of consent. Men have the power of claim. A relationship is not.
All I'm saying, real quick.
A relationship is not official until we claim them.
The times that that stuff like that has happened to me, where I was just like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Everybody looked at me, like, who heard about it, found out about it, because all of a sudden it's looked down upon.
No, that's not cool.
Yeah,
I don't think that's cool.
Like I said, I was single when it happened to me.
I was like,
I didn't want you to do it.
They look at me like, yo, you seem like, I'm like, yo, I don't.
But just like to give you like a more example of what I felt like I didn't understand what you were saying. You probably should have put that part in there, is that you weren't on that type of level with somebody, because like I said, I've been in relationships. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit starts before I wake up, and then vice versa. So, but it's not, if he doesn't want to.
Good job the night before.
Yeah, like if he doesn't want to, he can be just like, no or whatever at the time being. But I would never do that to somebody.
I like doing that shit when we arguing too.
You won't apologize. You just do that to wake up. Yeah, sex as an apology. That's a whole episode. Sure,
yeah,
that's a whole episode.
I agree.
Then you want to give the good head.
Yeah, don't give me apologetic head when I'm doing good. When I ain't do nothing.
Now it's extra sloppy.
I'm just saying, I've never.
Guilt makes you salivate.
I think that's if you're not on that level to where going into that situation that they're going to wake up and be okay with it, you shouldn't do that at all. That's fucked up.
No, they were more along like, because of who it was, not who it was. Well, yeah, because of who it was.
It doesn't matter who it was.
And
you still got to get consent. My
reaction, and thank God it wasn't oral at the time. I'm not going to say it got violent, because it didn't, but my reaction waking up and seeing it
was a violation.
Was like
reactive.
Get the fuck?
It was reactive.
And then it turned to, why did you hit her? Not the fact that,
why is she here?
No, not
why
the fact
is she
that
doing that.
Not the fact that I wake up in the middle of what's going on.
Right.
Is going on, and I was like, I definitely wasn't feeling her like that. It was just, look, I'm drunk, I'm waking up, kind of dark. Get the fuck off me, who?
Yeah. I would have too. She would have got kicked right in the fucking face.
So, but like I said, it turned into, he hit me.
Well, that just kind of seems like where you kind of switch the role of the victim, because
you hint at something like that.
This how niggas get shot.
It's not what she did. It's the association that comes with what she's saying. Because
that's what I'm saying.
Like this,
yeah, that's not something you can just say about somebody that they do, especially since you're the one technically in the wrong, because you were doing something to somebody that they were not aware of, and then you get hit because of it. Like, don't touch me, like, without telling me, or me telling you can touch me. It's like when you get into a fight, when somebody throws the first punch at you, like, you can go off. Okay, consider that a punch, because that's you didn't consent to that. That's not what you wanted to happen. So regardless of who it was or who she thought she was, that she was able to do something like that.
But I've heard even women to this day say, like, that shit's okay.
No, it's not.
I hear it. I'm just like,
it's not okay unless that's a significant other that y'all have that kind of relationship. Like,
and what are these? But the women who are agreeing to this are like saying that it's cool or it's fine or it's nothing wrong with it, or whatever.
We don't talk about women in the predatory nature.
Look at what type of women they are, though. So,
like, when women get predatory, like, that shit is vastly different. Because it's like, you know this, when you ever had somebody like press on you.
That's just some of y'all homegirls, though, is all I'm saying.
Hey, none of my homegirls. My friends don't act like that. I'll beat the fuck out of them. That's not cool.
Yeah.
We don't surround ourselves with people like that.
All right, we're going to move forward because I forgot what we're talking about. These streets is not for...
Your motherfucker start
streets is not for people. It's like...
Excuse me.
Well, no, it took a semi-serious turn. I'm like, this, like, I'm trying not to make jokes. I'm like, it's really not funny. Like, because having had it happen to me, like, yo, like, that's a problem. Like,
yeah, that's
long
crazy.
Story short,
like I said, when you were describing it,
have some self-esteem.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying about yourself.
Also, decency intact. Everybody may not want to hear what you're talking about. You're not the main character in our life, bro.
And like I said, it wasn't like because it wasn't like I was to his what's the word I'm looking for? Credit. The way that the bathroom area was built, he was like, you know how some bathrooms you go in and there's like a wall, and then you kind of make an S.
You got to go around the wall.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
He was on the outside of the wall, like I guess where like the hand sanitizer and maybe like the trash can may be. All right, so he's like having it wasn't like on the casino floor. So, but he's like, it's loud, so it's just like, and it's like, it's at the entrance, so it's like, and like I said, it's foot traffic.
There's people there.
Yeah, coming in and out. So it's just like,
you didn't walk up.
It was just weird because the way he said it, like I said, it was like, yo, like, come on, Dad, let me come suck your dick, Daddy. I'm like,
come on, bro. Like,
it's very nonchalant.
Just like, I'm gonna come through. Nigga, say what's good. That's a backbone about it. The only thing I don't want to make
like, how about you text that? Like,
yeah, like, number one, yeah, but like it's kind of like you seen Boondock Saints. You seen Boondock Saints. Remember William Dafoe? And William Dafoe, when he was in Boondock Saints, he was in bed with the dude and he was on the phone. The dude was trying to cuddle and he slapped him. He's like, and the dude was like, "What are you doing?" I was trying to cuddle. And I'm quoting the movie.
Right.
William Dafoe looks at him and goes, William Dafoe, who's also gay, looks at him and goes, "What up?" F-bomb.
Right.
It's like, you're not catching me.
I seen it. But I know where you're going.
It made me laugh. Like I told you before, I've been in the club.
Dude, I told you about my cousin.
Yeah. I watched the opening of that episode.
Yeah. I told you about my cousin.
It's like,
what are you doing?
I just remember that conversation just played back in my head.
So yeah, like
you were perplexed.
Like I said, this isn't a bash to LGBTQ community whatsoever. This is just like, come on, man. Like, because if my homeboy, if that was my homeboy, I was like, yo, what you doing, fam?
Man up, nigga. like, bro, that's what's up, man.
Come on.
It's like,
I'm not saying like, how would you like
to each their own. I don't know. Like,
you didn't say how convinced at all when you said that.
I don't care what you're like really like.
I mean, like I said, I understand what you're saying about needing to be appropriate and stuff like that. I've also been the one that's not appropriate sometimes.
It's not the appropriate.
And I'm not like being rude and yelling and stuff.
No,
like,
it's not the appropriate.
I've said things on FaceTime.
It's just the self-esteem.
You feel like you're the sub. I mean, some people are the subs.
That's cool. Like that's just like, how can I explain it? Just
it's not always
whether it was a straight guy talking to a girl saying, "Let me come eat your pussy, girl."
Oh, no, I get it.
Or if it was a girl saying
the gay thing out of it.
Yeah, it's whatever. Why would you do that? Period.
Look, man, just send two emojis. Send the tongue and the peach emoji. That's it. Or the eggplant.
Listen,
whatever works.
But when you're saying it to somebody, it hit different. So it's just go
to the car.
It's just how they work. I get it. I'm just telling you why they did it. But
go somewhere where you can say it.
Right.
Talk your shit.
Okay.
Have you had that call? Have you had that? Obviously you've done it, but I'm asking, have you had that call? Like, have you been on the receiving end of that call? Because you and I had the same thing where we're just like, ugh, no. I'm assuming.
I've had the call in a good way and in a bad way. Because the good way was like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna send you a text message to change your mind. Okay. Then I get a picture. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yes,
those y'all are the best.
Yes, I have, but it's not like I said. We're not saying it loud enough for really anybody to.
No. Not. Have you gotten that call? Not giving it. I'm asking. Have you ever gotten it? Okay, and you're saying what happened? That
it's just not said loud enough for really anyone other than us to hear.
No, not what.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You're talking about on FaceTime, right?
Or just out, but like they were not out in public.
Okay. I have gotten that call or even the text where it's just like, let me come. And I'm just like, ugh. So your reaction is pretty much the same or different, but you're saying, what was your reaction when you got that call or text? Were you just like, what? Or were you just like, oh, okay, is what I'm asking.
Yeah, let's go. I don't want that. You're saying a text now is probably, you don't even want to text.
Like,
be text.
Right, so like, I remember.
I thought your issue was that he was saying it in public loud enough for other people to hear.
No, okay, my bad. Not the text, but I'm saying my reaction when I even get a text is still, yeah. I'm just
so if a girl literally sends you a text that says, daddy, let me suck your dick, you're going to say ew and put the phone down? Is that what you're
It depends
saying?
on who's sending the text.
Probably. Because I'm just like,
wow, you guys are weird.
I'll say this much: if you're calling me, like,
can I just get to come through, or what? Can I really get to come through, or what you doing? I don't need this. Have some tact.
Yeah. respect the whore I am.
Like,
I mean, and I can say it now.
Just come over here, sit next to me, put your leg on mine, and we'll get started.
Like I said, it's different for everybody.
Now,
it depends on.
if we're in a relationship,
it depends on. I was just going to say, it depends on what status and what level you're at.
When I'm in a relationship, slut it up with me.
Sure, right? And maybe they were in a relationship.
We're each other's hoes.
And I'm sure that person, hopefully that person was in a relationship with that person he was talking to.
Even in a relationship now, because I'm assuming
I was literally about to say, I can say it now, but I'm in a long distance relationship. I got to say shit. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Are you saying that at 2:30 in the morning?
I say a lot of things.
I am so sorry for being judgmental, I guess. I don't know what's going on.
Been in the one in the wild.
I thought I had been outside, but apparently,
well, outside is different for different people. Outside it's a spectrum.
But I'm talking to my man.
Outside is a spectrum.
Like I'm talking to my man in a committed relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a different.
It's just I keep forgetting how like when you're in this shit and you have to watch what's going on.
It's different.
It's just so different.
Because you're in it. I'm not in it at all, but I'm aware of it.
Like, I thought I was in it at the previous spot but I didn't realize I was adjacent. Okay. That's the best way I can explain it.
That's it. That's the best accurate I've heard it.
All right.
Okay. It's so accurate.
Yeah.
So.
You were adjacent.
And every time I went out and did things, it was also still adjacent to being what we would call now outside. But now that I'm no longer adjacent,
and you back in it,
and I'm back in the thick of it, I'm like, oh,
it's basically going from driving on service streets to driving on the freeway. Like, this is where we are again.
I am not prepared.
We weren't really that great of friends when you were in it like that last time.
So basically, you're having...
Not that we weren't really great friends, but we didn't talk a lot.
So basically, Robert Duvall from Colors is in your head right now with that joke of the father bull and the son bull.
No, it's not even that. It's
No, I'm just saying as far as your speed, just walk down. Yeah, I'm gonna walk through this shit.
No, so like I said, I've changed. Since I was previously, I thought I was, like I said, I've been adjacent. So
you think are you going to handle things differently?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
That's not an issue. It's the issue now is I really don't like none of y'all. And like my face is so telling still without the mask now.
Yeah, you got a loud face.
You got a loud face.
That's my problem. That's gonna be my problem.
Okay.
And even though I'm going to be in the thick of it now. The bad caveat or the bad addition to that would be. It's all gonna be during the day.
Ooh,
so my face is so telling. When you can see some shit where like the
best you can do is just wear your shades so they can't see your eyes.
Like I have one of these telling faces where Keith has seen it where I've called someone an asshole. I've cursed them out. Where I've gotten into fights where my face is.
I'll give you an example.
When they just be like, "What the fuck you look like?" I'm not even looking in your direction, but your face. I'm like, what?
We have loud faces.
I've actually heard men respond to it. I've heard women respond to it. Yo, do you not want to be here? What? It's like that's his response. What? You just look bored. Oh nah, I'm just looking around. I'm like, y'all both look bored. Nah, we just hi. Yeah, like that's it.
So. I don't know.
Just my face.
I don't know if you can tell. I
have to say that.
With my previous statement about the incident in the bathroom or outside the bathroom, however you want to look at it, I'm very aware and judgmental. I like to look around. Okay, this person over here is doing this. That person over here is getting ready to throw up. There's about to be an argument over here.
When you work in the industry, we all kind of you pick up very selective hearing to where you can hear and kind of notice and pay attention to what's going on around you.
So it's really hard for me to have a good time in a club because I'm always looking and seeing different things and being.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on to also have a good time. For some reason,
hard as fuck.
For some reason,
you know how it's supposed to flow and work.
For some reason, this is why you always see this be in strip clubs. It works differently over there, and it's just like, I guess because there's so many naked women around.
No, they put the naked women here and the service on the side.
Yeah, it's just,
like,
you know, so
and it's a little bit more spread out.
Titties.
Yeah, I mean, people would always be like, "Damn, why you always in the strip club?" I was like, "Well, the food, they got food, and no one's fucking shut up really." And
I can just chill. I can just sit here and chill.
And like, they got titties.
Yeah. So once again, I don't know where I went with that one, but yeah,
it's been a while.
I always feel like I'm like really on guard now, and it was
back
funny.
in a higher capacity too of people too, so like
that,
your alert is up.
Yeah, because people are wilding.
I remember there was almost an incident where I took like a little shove to the back. Why did y'all do that?
Yo,
you know what I'm talking about? Like we're like
security at a place where it's like, that I'm not gonna name tried that with Big Bro, and like I walked up and was like, "Yo, what's up?" Like
maybe you've even encountered anywhere it's crowded and you just kind of walk past somebody because you know how to cut through a crowd. And I guess it's the same thing as one of those drivers that feel like because you passed them, you know, they need to show like, "How dare you pass me?" And so they give you like a little shove in the back. Or maybe even they're driving
like with their shoulder, like with their hand, or
sometimes a little. They find a way to
bump you. They find a way to bump.
We're just like, why would you do that? See, this guy's excuse was like, I was trying to help you along.
See, from having to watch the flow of crowds and shit, I know when I see when I see bussers stop. Yo, be over here. Why? Something's about to happen. I don't try to like snap my fingers and like with people, but I'll literally stand on the ledge and be like, "Yo," and point and be like, "Find out what's going on right there," because y'all move. Like y'all are constantly going.
All I know is that I look
when
over,
I see y'all stop.
All I know is that I look back and I'm like, I'm just walking, dude. Like, why are you? Wow, like it ain't even that crowded.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Why do y'all stop?
I was like,
it's like, yeah, why do y'all stop?
I was like,
in a walkway. I never understood.
No, I was like, first of all, let me go ahead and say this. I appreciate general admission people.
Of course.
Because without you, the bar would not make any money. But
you're GA for a reason.
You had to do that.
No. That,
we was gonna get to that.
No,
we started on the path.
No. She's correct.
I know.
She's correct.
I'm not saying she's wrong. It was just going up.
That's the type of people, but that's the type. It's the GA people that do shit like that.
Because when I go out,
GA.
This is not a brag. This is just what it is.
We don't do GA.
I have somewhere to sit. I have a cocktail waitress that says, "Sir, we can pour you another drink."
Yeah, but we've been in the industry long enough to earn that.
I'd walk into certain places after a series.
No, I have a credit score over 720. So I can. Hey, your mom, you can put this in my card.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. With me, my personal experience, especially when we go to the main one. But when I go there, literally after a few series of hugs, I get pointed and get him whatever he wants. So I just bring enough cash to tip for the first.
No, that too. But I'm also saying is just like I don't always need the hookup. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I only get the hookup because I don't be out. So like I pop up every 6 months to couple years. Keith, I haven't seen you forever. Yeah.
No, I'm saying I'm an adult. I have good credit. Yeah. And I can afford to do things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once again, like I said earlier, I've lived in a good neighborhood. So it's all just
husband him up, bitch.
No.
Wait.
I ain't even asking for that.
Act right.
I got enough headache with Karen over there in the corner. That's what I call him now.
So I always got a complaint.
Do me a favor. If you stand up real quick, this is my last time asking you this. If you go over to the counter, there's an island. And You grab, it's like that yellow slip from Clark County at ASPCA or whatever that animal association is.
Talk that talk. My man.
Is it not over there? Yeah.
Oh.
No, don't worry about it. Sorry,
I love
just
it.
don't even worry about it.
I love it. That was
My bad. Don't even worry about it because now
that's fantastic.
Because Karen's now gotten up, so Karen need to go sit. I call him Karen because and Annie can now once again attest to this, and her father can now also attest to this. He's going to be the reason why I'm getting me shot. So I come home from watching the Batman movie. And it's about 10:30 at, was it the Batman movie? Yeah. It's about 10:30 at night. And this little devil here decided to eat, like, I guess what they call like the little dongle, USB dongle that goes into my cordless headset. I made the mistake of leaving it plugged into the PlayStation. All right. He sniffs around. If it ain't attached, he chews on it. Pardon me.
I mean, he still chews on it if it's attached.
Right. I can't keep corners of anything around here. Anyway, so dickhead. So I look over and I see it and I'm just like, oh shit, thinking like maybe he swallowed it because like it's small enough to swallow. It's like it's small enough to swallow. It's like the size of a Lego piece. So I'm like, holy shit. And I see that it's all twisted and broken up. And like, I'm like, Drogo. Oh shit, my bad. And I grab it and like he does the shy thing. And the way I quote unquote reprimand my dog is by grabbing him by the scruff of his neck and making him look at what he's done instead of not paying attention. But when I do this, it turns into a, oh my God, I am going to die right now if this man does not get his hand off of me. He's going to kill me. She has now been bear witness to this. I don't know what was his problem yesterday. He kept running away from me. He wouldn't let me take the leash off of him. I was going to let him play. For whatever reason, he would not let me take the leash off of him. He would just literally sit there and...
He was just staring at you.
Staring at me. And I was like...
And if you walked towards him, he'd take off.
Yeah. And I'm just like, you're not in trouble. Whatever. Let me just take the leash off of you. Every time I was... So finally, I just knelt down. I was like, Annie, can you do me a favor? Can you just bring him over to me? He fought you to really at first.
He came to me at first.
He came to you.
I grabbed him by the back of the harness.
She grabbed him by the harness.
Once he realized we were walking over to Jada, he was like, oh no. And he started pulling back.
Right.
And so I had to pull him the rest of the way.
As soon as I put my hand on the harness.
He loses his mind. He throws himself to the ground. And it's just... And just as I've never heard him be, that's the loudest. And I've heard him like do that.
I've seen you grab
minimally,
him before,
but like,
and he's like freaked out.
Yeah, a little bit for like a second, and he kept going.
I can imagine you in public doing it, and
keep in mind, this is at 10:30 at night. I've got the windows open. I've come in, and now I'm like, what did you do? What, like 6'2" black dude, dreads, angry at this little puppy, and all you hear is
little
or whatever
wolf
is got nothing. Can't keep saying that. Found out this little tidbit about that. So
big dog.
He does this. It's now like 10:30 at night, 10:45, and I'm just like, Drogo, shut up! I'm not doing anything to you. But meanwhile, the more I say stuff like that to him, and he's doing this all by the front door over there.
So loud.
And I'm just like, dude. So he started doing and I'm like, dude, I'm on the couch. Like, I'm just like, you're not in trouble. And like I said, I don't hit him. The most I ever do is, you see me do it.
Little thump.
The thump on the nose. Mm-hmm. So that's how I know, like, I feel like something prior to me having him, something happened. I don't understand what it is. To my belief.
Most likely, yeah.
So
Chewy's the same way. She just doesn't.
Does she have arthritis? I meant to ask you this somewhere.
She's just really fat.
Because I was like massaging her shoulder, and she like, in her figure, she just started,
I just think that
she started whining. I'm just like,
yeah, she's getting heavier. Like we're trying to figure all that out, but like she's just I think she's just got too much weight on her.
Okay.
But she's been through the ringer, so everything triggers that little girl. Like loud noises, sudden movements, and just anything. So like they usually react that dramatically when there's been some sort of trauma introduced. So, but he went off like.
And like I said, well, I didn't. This time I didn't even have him by the scruff.
No, it was just the harness. So at this point, he's laying. He's got him just by the harness, and he's laying this way on the ground, and he's looking at Jada, and he's just screaming, and we're all just standing there because he's not stopping. He's not stopping. I'm like, oh my God, the cops are going to get called to my house now. Like,
and her dad is just looking like.
And Dad's like, where are you grabbing? I'm like, what are you doing? And we're like, it's by the harness. And Dad's like looking at it like, wait, you're not even you're not even touching. I'm like, no, this is what we're telling you.
I'm not touching him. I'm just making him just lay there and like chill out, relax.
He wasn't relaxing. He was stressed.
And what did I do?
And then Chewy's flipping out because he's doing that. So I'm having to get her to like stay outside and sit because she's good. I don't know what the hell her fat ass thinks she's going to do, but she's running to the rescue, like saving her little boyfriend or whatever. But oh man.
So like now I'm just sitting and I'm holding him and like I've got like now I'm like I almost have to muzzle him.
Yeah, he put his hand, he took his fingers
I was holding him like this
and put it over his mouth, and he starts trying to like fake hyperventilate. He's like, dude, like you know when you're a kid, you're like,
yeah.
When you do those cries, that's what it was.
And I'm like, relax. And what did I do? As soon as I said relax, what did he do?
This is mine. I was crazy. Like I said, that's the most vocal because he talks at my house all the time. And obviously I've just never heard him. We've heard him, like you said, be like when he's been disciplined here, you know, whatever little minimum whines, but never like that. That was crazy.
Keep in mind now, this is happening at 10:45 again at night.
Right.
11:30. The fuck? Ain't no bitch. Because all I hear is a female voice. But then I hear like a male voice. What the fuck? I think it's you two. Then I hear another male voice.
You show up at 11:30.
I'm like,
we recorded. Yeah, like we got some shit.
Now, maybe I was wrong for this part. I'm not sure. When he does stuff like chewing on stuff, I muzzle him to let him know, like, hey, you can't be chewing on stuff. So I put his muzzle on. Have him sit in the corner. For whatever reason, when I tell him to sit in the corner, where does he go? Laundry room. I was like, fine. So I'm sitting on the couch, drinking my drink. I already smoked a little something. Knock on the door now. It's 11:30. I'm kind of dozing off a little bit. I automatically close the door to the laundry room as I go to the front door. Look at the peephole, thinking it might be you two, because I hear the voice. I'm like, what the fuck? Keep in mind now, I'm still groggy. I explained to you how I am when I'm groggy, when I'm just waking up.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Yes, ma'am.
So I go from I'm tired to I don't I close the door because he kind of like perked up a little bit. Keep in mind, he's still muzzled, but he's like sitting over there. Oh, get to the door and I see that it's a lady kind of in the uniform, but then I know for a fact there's 2 Metro officers behind her, like with her. Unfortunately, my hand was already on the door when I looked at the peek hole, because that's what we do. So it's not like I could like, someone was telling me, you're in a bad situation right now. So I was like, fuck. Open the door. Hey, we're getting a call complaint about, I'm from the ASPCA, or what's that? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's like, I'm with the ASPCA. This is Officer blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I go,
I just would have been like, I have a husky.
This is what I did. I go, I have a husky. Oh, okay.
At least it was that.
And I was like, so where is he now? Or like, where's the animal now? Is what she asked me exactly. Now that I do know. I woke up real quick. I went from tired to oh shit.
Yeah, here we are. That's a badge.
Because it was like, I think I would have reacted a little bit differently if I hadn't been so groggy going to the door. But as soon as I opened the door, my mind was like, as soon as I open this door, they're going to make me open that door when they ask me where he's at. Mm-hmm. And this is how it went down. And they're going to see
that he's muzzled.
He's muzzled and he's sitting in the laundry room thinking I've had him in the laundry room in that.
Well, no, you had him in there so that you could open the door. A lot of people put their dogs up when company comes to the door.
But you got to keep in mind, you've now got this call saying that they've got this animal that's being abused, so on and so forth, or maybe being abused or whatever. And
now you have the dog muzzled and put away in the room.
Muzzled and put away in like the laundry room. Keep in mind now, but prior to that, I actually had the door wide open, looking at him. Yeah. He could see me looking at him. Like I'm here on the couch. You can see from here. If I had that door open, you can see him in there. Are you agreeing with me? Or just,
we know. Yeah. I've seen him sit in there.
Okay, so that's you got quiet. So for your podcast, say something.
We can see him.
Yes.
So it wasn't like I just had him in there. So it was just like he's looking at me, being upset at him, muzzled. Why can't you let me chew on stuff? Blah 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 blah. But now that's gone from, in my mind, real quick to like 10 because of what they're gonna walk in and see. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not illegal to muzzle your dog,
right? But it's not. It
just doesn't look good for your specific situation.
That's all it is.
I got you.
That's all it is.
Okay.
In my mind,
I was just making sure. It's like, cause I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not illegal, but I get it. Okay.
So, I take him out. I let him know where he's at. It's like I put him in there. It's like, trust me, I had the door open before you guys came. I just happened to close it on the way to open the door. It's like, oh, we get it. It was just like, I'm just happy they were being just like cool about it. Because it just, I could understand from their point of view how it looks. But as soon as I took the muzzle off of him, he was just like cheerful, doing his jumping up and down thing, and he was just like, what's going on? Like, who are these people? Like, just being his regular self. She was doing like, does he know 4 on the floor? I was like, no, I don't do 4 on the floor. I just point my finger, let him know like, hey, we do like silent commands. I showed her, did a couple commands. Then I showed him, I was like, ma'am, what you heard is anytime I touch my dog, I grab him by the scruff of his neck to let him know like, hey, don't chew on stuff. When I do that, it turns into a full blown.
Did you show them?
I showed them.
Well, you've had to do that before, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, obviously that came up in the conversation, I'm sure, but it's not the first time that come out.
Once again, this is a different lady, different set of officers. The first time was only was it 2 last time? I think it was more than that. It was because I think one person was a NHP, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
So that was the first one. Like I said, this has happened before. And then when I talked to her previous owner, she's just like, yeah, he did that with us too.
Okay.
And I was just like, and then you saw him when he did it. I was just like, so what is going on with him? Because like it happened before, but it's like he hadn't been chewing on anything, and I hadn't really had to be like
do
whatever.
That.
But this was like, because it was small, like I said, the size of a Lego, and I couldn't find all the pieces to it. Luckily I did. Eventually, it just one of them was hidden like over here on his doggy bed.
I mean, but that's a simple disciplinary action for a dog. Like, it just when like they go to the bathroom on the floor, they say to put their nose in it, like that kind of thing.
I never even did that. I never even like hit him on the nose with newspaper or nothing like that.
No, I mean, I'm just saying it's crazy that such a simple disciplinary action is so dramatic to him to where you got Metro at your door several times.
And so because of that, I started calling him Karen because it's just like, how is it like you messed up? I mean, I kind of messed up,
but you're screaming, wailing.
But it's just like you're messing up, and then all of a sudden, even though it's your fault, you are now. What is that noise?
I noticed that too. I was just like, try to drown it out.
Like even I can hear it in like the headset. That's why I was just like, I can't stop hearing it now. But
Karen.
Yeah, so because he made that, he's killing me accusation because I scolded him because he did something wrong that he should know not to do. Now I got the cops called on me.
I mean, it's not going to be the last time. You should just post a sign on the door.
I have a husky.
I have a husky.
I was just like, then people looking at me funny when I'm like,
yeah,
I'm looking like, which one of you motherfuckers called me?
Yeah. Right. Somebody around here snitch.
Because something about your haircut tells me you called.
Little snitch.
Now you walking the streets like it's.
But actually, I think I know because for whatever reason they come out here a lot. They said that. They said they get a lot of calls and it's always from the same person. Mm-hmm. Or they think it's always from the same person because they say it's the same female voice. They feel like it's the same female voice.
Just look for the Prius, and then we'll track down where they're.
It's like, hold on now. Like, you just gonna take out the SUVs at the market, okay? Yeah, like I said, look for a halfway decent fade and a swoop.
Haircuts are important. Think about what you guys do to your hair before you do it.
How do they take that?
With that haircut?
Yeah.
By the way they were acting. And they all just so happen to have that haircut.
They just snatched that up.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Not really smooth.
Not really smooth.
Yeah.
But it just happened one day. It was just like, yo.
They took that cut and it was like.
Yeah, look what they did to it.
No, you got the Keisha cut from 91. Like, wait a minute. Like T-Boz, no. Like, you didn't know. Absolutely not. Tony Braxton.
I remember I used to think it was cute when, like, you see a little white something rocking the Halle Berry from Last Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Underrated movie, by the way, folks.
Yeah.
My opinion.
I just thought about some scenes, yeah. Like, did you trip, fall, and land on his dick? Yeah, like, that's where that shit came from. Yeah, that was Bruce Willis. As we digress, yeah.
There's one line in that movie. It's like, you know why he doesn't get caught on his taxes? Because he doesn't fuck up, Dad.
I've never
Billy Blanks in the beginning of it.
Oh yeah, Billy. All right. That's my recommendation for anyone this week. Go rent. Oh, rent, Jesus.
Tell Blockbuster.
Go to your Blockbuster. Go to your Hollywood Video.
Yo, Hollywood Video.
After you pick up your pizza from Little Caesar and your 6-pack of Joe Cola, head on down to Blockbuster.
Don't forget the crazy bread.
And get your Crystal Pepsi.
Oh my God. Wish we could go back.
Hate it here.
But yeah, stream it. Seriously.
Stream it.
What's it called?
The Last Boy Scout. It's with Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis.
Yeah. And a guest appearance by Tybo's own Billy Blanks.
Well, guest appearance with Tybo's own Billy Blank. Who else? Halle Berry's in there.
There's a few people. Old boy from NYPD Blue.
Tig. From from Sons of Anarchy. Because he keeps getting punched in the nose.
But yes, the infamous line, "Oh, did you trip, fall, land on
we really diverted. But yes, that's my recommendation. Go check out The Last Boy Scout. That is underrated, like a good 90s.
I think I gotta look it up to see what it's on to help out the list.
That's a good 90s streaming movie. All right. So, stop begging for dick in public. What was the other one?
Do. I'm just kidding.
What did I say about? My dog is a Karen. Jason Mamoa. What else I got?
Ooh, goddamn.
Oh, question. And I'm glad you're here now. I did not know this was a rule. Or is it unwritten rule? Or
it is on Netflix. Sorry.
It's on Netflix?
Oh,
okay.
really?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
We have a group watch.
We can do that. We can do that.
We got that.
Let's go.
All right. Please do not be offended. This is for anybody. I'm glad.
Who are you talking to, me or him?
Everybody.
Okay.
Is it now a necessity to let your partner know when you are about to arrive if your partner is performing fellatio?
I mean,
that's the most adult way I can say it.
Wait, what?
After a certain point in a relationship, do you have to
No, I don't understand the question.
Not relationship.
a situationship?
Just in general.
I don't understand the question.
Okay, fellatio. You know what that word means?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what arrive means?
Yes.
Okay. Do you, because your partner's about to arrive, do you know that British terminology?
That's the scenario.
Oh, you mean like when they're okay? Why can't we can't say that?
I'm trying to be funny with it.
Yeah, we're just rolling forward.
I do believe I'm about to arrive. That's how they say it.
Yo, if he says that, he's gonna arrive on his own.
GPS. 3 minutes to destination.
I swear to God.
Yes. So you're saying to not even say anything?
I'm an adult. I'm swimming with another adult. And I feel as though if she's doing what she's supposed to be doing and she's doing it right, whether I've known her for a day,
is it the first time?
Don't matter.
So are you asking? So are you asking?
It matters.
So are you asking? Is it a rule that you have to tell them? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
If it's not a rule,
no,
it's a
but the first time
preference.
it matters. Like it kind of matters. Okay? Because what? Do you have a conversation about what somebody's kinks are before you do it? Because some people generally may not like that shit. Whether you think they're childish or not, it's irrelevant. They still don't enjoy it.
This might be the episode where it gets me canceled all the way. This abusive.
That's what I'm saying. If you haven't had it, if you've had relations, then y'all on a different term set, and you figured it out by then. Usually within the first 2 times, you find out how they like you to deliver. So
I'm saying this.
This is what I'm trying to run over in my head.
I've never done that.
You've never told. Okay, so I mean, I wouldn't say it's not. I wouldn't say it's like every time. It's like maybe a little bit of a preference, but in a way, like I said, from my standpoint in a relationship, it's more like when he says something, I'm getting close, whatever it may be. Yeah, I'm not saying that he's saying that specifically. I'm just giving an example. But the thing is I'm able to also read his reaction and his body language and how he gets.
I'm doing the Heisman.
I know him well enough. Listen, I know him well enough to know when he's getting to that point. Or if he says something.
But y'all are in a relationship.
Other things happen when we get to that point. So
whether it's roadhead,
it's the frequency.
Whatever. I've never the one-offs in public bathrooms. I'm getting real nasty, but I don't.
So you're just saying that all your packages, like you never had a girl complain or be mad of how you arrived? Right? That's the problem. Like, because you arrived in a way they didn't want you to arrive.
No. I've had but I've never had the.
Motherfucker, yo! I swear to God.
We got that too.
You just made yourself a soundbite.
What?
Clip that for the greatest moments. Do it again.
No, I didn't think it was, I was like telling you what she did.
No, so I'm saying you never had the girl get mad that you arrived the way you arrived?
Nah.
You've never had there's nothing. You just bet.
Girls never told you like why didn't you tell me? You
they've been like, yo, you could have. I was just
that's the complaint. Yeah,
but it's not like ew, like my get off. It was just like no.
Well, what if she would have asked you to tell her? Have you ever had someone ask you to let them know and you just didn't, or you did?
The way they wanted to do it was way more like, oh.
One more time. It's two questions at the same time.
Yours first.
My question was, so if she asks you, hey, let me know. Are you going to, or are you just not going to? Or have you, like, I'm assuming someone has had to have said that to you.
I know I've had it said to me, but I know for a fact I've never actually said, yo, I'm about to.
Okay, so you reacted in a different way to let her know, is what you're saying.
Or you just did. You just arrived.
Heisman. Like, I'm a seatbelt guy for real. Like, or the oh shit bar.
Gotta make sure it's clear the neck.
The grab a little bit harder.
The hold down.
I'll never do the hold down. No.
See,
that get you 3 to 5 to 10.
I say something because then it's like, this is player's choice. How do you want this to go? It's like, it's like, because it's like, yo, like at this point, this part is for you.
Real quick,
like,
stop. Now you're jumping around. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Like, I've never forcefully been like grabbed.
No, I'm not saying that.
But I've had them be like, yo, fuck my face.
Yeah, no. I've that's what I'm saying.
That's consent, brother.
What I'm saying is this, though. I'm agreeing with you.
And I was like,
when I say that, because I followed up and I said,
you got pigtails too?
I say something. It's like, it matters.
Well, whatever. The Kardashian shit.
Oh, the braids.
The braids.
That's
I call it pigtails. Boxer braids, pigtails. Handles. Same purpose.
With consent, of course.
With consent. I'm just. You tell me that. Like, oh, you better buckle in.
But what I'm saying is, like, I'll say something because then it's like
that dangly thing. Oh, no, stop.
If you go back,
are you done?
That was from episode It's Personal, because that was Jada's favorite part when he broke down the song. You felt the way when that song came out.
Oh yeah, when we went lyric through lyric. Yo,
I looked.
We have to do that more often.
Someone come out with it to get his attention.
Dude, that was that
was monumental.
Oh, you're daring me. What?
That was a great episode.
Oh man.
That was it's whatever episode is personal.
Yeah, I just remember it's personal. And it has Cardi B and Meg on the cover.
I'll find it.
But yeah, yeah. What was I?
So no,
fucking some's face.
Yeah, or more so arriving. Methods of arrival.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now my question is I've been updated, and it didn't happen. Nothing happened, but it was just this is now through conversation. Because now that we're back in the industry, conversations just pop off with strangers like that for some dumb reason now.
The youth is a lot more candid. They're a lot more open, if you will.
It was the youth that I was talking to, and like we were all just like sitting around. I don't know how this conversation started. I was like,
it made a left turn somewhere. It's like
real quick. And
I know a way. Hold on. Like, what? Where are we at?
It's like, this is what happens when you leave a bunch of people in a group setting and with nothing to do for about 30 minutes. From the industry.
Like about sucking dick. All right.
It's like summer camp. You just
somehow,
next thing you know,
and somehow
30-minute conversation
these youngins is what I call them. We're saying it was like you have to let them know now. Like you're supposed to, like girls need to let their partner know too that they're about to spark off.
Yeah.
A guy said this?
It was unanimous.
Or it's like a consensus between
both sexes.
Yeah.
And what's the other word?
Who brought it up? A guy or a girl? Who said that? It was like the rule.
It's one of those things where I came in, like it's like I left the conversation and came back to the conversation, and I just that switched up.
I mean, you know, it's
like I just want to go grab a candy bar.
And you're all grown up.
What the fuck?
You guys had a fucking council without me.
What the fuck is in these Snickers? Just like
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
I went to go grab a Pepsi and a Snickers.
As they go along, so.
And I come back and they're talking about, well, if a guy comes or if a girl comes, squirts off and whatever, they need to let their partner know. I'm like, what?
See, this is comparable to when I was working and I was
sitting there with like, y'all do that?
I mean, it's very simple.
Y'all
if you
kids
want
do
your
that?
partner to let you know, then tell your partner you want them to let you know. It's very simple. Don't assume that someone's going to let you know.
While
If
in
you
vast
wanna
conversations, ask them, what is their method? You find out.
Have a conversation.
Because, like, if you get an inclination and you're like, that might be a little too much for me, you know that before you've done any damage. Well, it's like, because there's some shit out there, like.
If I got her doing a back crawl up the fucking headboard, I think I'm doing it right.
Fam, I knew chicks that had like one of the like I've gone across the spectrum of like theater chicks and all that, and you can fuck around and end up in some dark shit. Like, what? You want me to do what? Like, yeah, like no, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have these conversations because you be put it.
I don't know where you're going right now.
It can go weird places.
I'm
you
just
don't say
talking
anything
about arriving. I don't know about where you're going. I'm talking about this.
Just arriving.
Just the end point.
I mean, you know, I guess it's decent to say something. Like, I always thought so.
Like I said, I wouldn't call it a rule. I just think if you, like I said, if you
no,
know,
they were saying it's a rule.
It's not a rule. There's not rules. There's not like a fucking book or something that says like this is. It's not the
and they were looking at me like I was some caveman. Where I was just like, I've never said that in my entire life. I was like.
Let them do what they want to do.
I was like,
that's their preference. And
it's like they knew what the Heisman was, and they knew exactly what I meant. Where it's just like, if I got her crawling up the wall, I know she's about to blast off. Maybe there's a high chance I might get hit with something. Mm-hmm. Danger, flood zone ahead.
You know, I learned to come at it from side angle. Yeah. So I just, I'm
not
fucked up, y'all. Oh my God.
It's not about me at this moment. It's about her.
Yeah, sometimes it's about your own safety. You just gotta be like, look.
I may not. Yeah.
Like, I'm down here, but it's just like at any moment.
I got pre-shift at when I got pre-shift at 9:15. It's 8:27. We're getting there. Like,
there's been a handful of times where it's just like, I'm not gonna do it like I did last time. You know, I threw it in my face, but it was just like I was just like, yo, I might drown.
Yeah, It like I said, I think it depends on the type of the relationship you like, the type of chemistry you have with that.
Why do I always be like, I didn't know that was gonna happen? Like, bitch,
what? I know when you started stuttering that. Whoa. Yeah, what? Yeah, like,
fuck you, me. You ain't know.
Oh, so you just got in the ready position. You just happened to get in the ready position.
It's more like I didn't know I could do that.
Got you up.
I didn't know I could do that.
Got you spread out like an upside down uppercase Y.
Oh my God.
He's talking about how you ain't know.
That's that morning. That's that morning after you make them breakfast conversation. Thought it was a fucking game, huh?
Well, now I'm still looking at it. it like this. Bitch, I almost died. You know that, right?
Yeah, I spraying the ankle power through a cramp. Like, yeah, don't tell me I'm not dead. I'm not committed.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, I remember I had a session with a girl. I got mad at her in the morning because I had to go. I went to the grocery store about she had shit to eat. And I'm like, how the fuck you gonna call me over to come over and do what I did? You ain't got no fucking food in the house.
Oh, don't. It was some bullshit before Uber Eats.
No, I made food. And then, like, remember you asked if you ever got revenge? I got my revenge afterwards. Oh, no. Get back in that bed.
Like that shit. I leave.
Grab his juice box.
That was before I was privy to the single mom game. You grab it.
Sometimes
you pack a lunch.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I look at the kid. I just like, yo, man, I'm sorry.
Brown paper bag.
You got to deal with this.
I'm not your uncle.
Oh my God! Stop doing that. By the way.
What?
I'm sorry. I've said it a few times. Uncle, I'm not your uncle. Like, don't let her do that to you.
No, I just can't be throwing that around.
Yeah, I don't even know if I like you yet, little nigga. Like, it's.
Oof.
Uncle, huh? What?
sensitive subject.
Your uncle coming? Yeah, you not here yet?
No, I got my two.
Yeah.
All right.
No. When that's because
Actually, I got a handful. I got a handful, but it's like that. Yeah, that's I'm uncle them.
no, but I'm friends with her, so yeah, that's a different thing. If it's some chick I'm smashing and she her kid, I'm not your uncle.
Look,
like, yeah.
Look, I've accepted the fact I'm either unc or pops to some people. All right,
He's not gonna uncle daddy me. No, like
I'm a pops to a couple young heads out there that they just for whatever reason they come to me for the advice. Yo, pops, man, let me holler at you real quick. I'm just like
I'm Unc/OG.
Yeah, OG,
yeah,
Unc,
OG is
pops.
the interesting one. I'd be like, yeah,
I don't mind following.
I'm like 5 or 6 years older than you. Nigga, you my OG, I guess.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like you taking your advice from me.
I don't mind falling into that role. It is what it is. But some of them kids is just like, look, I'm just gonna be here for a second, B. Like, but you hold on tight because she got something to deal with over here for next 18, right? Yeah.
Oh,
That's how I felt when I was at
I'll leave him with a little bit of advice, yo. Just buckle down to school, man, and just keep your head down, all right?
I was like, no, like, yo, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, them girls deposited to him. I was just like, each one of them, I was like, y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all got this. Yeah. That was a good feeling. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, you usually, it's, sometimes you end up with like 50-50. These ones might make it. These ones, some of them could, you'd be surprised as fuck if that one made it. But this one, I was like, for the most part, y'all solid. Like, 1 or 2, I ain't really got a feel for. The other ones, y'all gonna be all right. I don't know what dudes your age are doing, so good luck. It's like,
this baby.
It's different being in that position though.
I'm not gonna be in that position anymore.
No, I meant of being the OG. Like, it's funny, but it's.
I mean,
cool.
like I said, I don't mind being in it, but like. Don't introduce me like.
Please don't call me old in front of them. Like, yeah. Like,
I was like, no, I'll tell that nigga real quick. I'm not your uncle.
Yeah.
Don't let her put that on me, bro. And then I look at her like, why would you tell him that? It's like,
you know why?
I'm gonna be here for a hot second.
Oh, we got plans. Word, really? I'll see you on Friday. It's not plans. Like,
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, same.
Speaking of watching, Bel-Air.
Ooh,
you caught up?
I'm finished. Yeah.
Did I watch the last episode?
Yeah, you said you did.
Yeah, you said something with Jeffrey.
Said you need the Jeffrey episode.
I need an episode strictly with Jeffrey getting busy. That's my review.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my review. How many episodes is this now? 6? 5?
Yeah, so 7 is next.
6 episodes in. After episode 1, I was like, you got me hooked.
Oh, I know you was loving it.
Philly.
When the boy was on the bike with the blonde dress.
You missed it.
I was like, that's
Jada's eating the cheese.
The episode that where it's just me and Ambrose. I literally broke down the whole episode. Yeah. Like I spent an hour. Like from the beginning to end.
I started listening to it. I was going through it. He was funny.
I'm not going to do that again, but from episodes 2 and on, I'm like, Will, bro, am I the only one that feel like he wrong for hollering at Lisa?
I felt that way until this last episode.
I get it now, but still,
because like he ended up in that situation because he was covering for Carlton.
But he was like in episode 1.
I mean, yeah, and what's different is the only thing I like about it is instead of him trying to be like the playboy, he's focused singular on one girl, and that's the girl that most looks like competes with something that he would like because he was paying them white girls no mind.
And I get that. So
you know what I mean. He likes what he likes in that regards, and I can see how he singles it out. It playing around her and stuff like that. Even him backing.
All I'm saying is like, obviously she's not the only black female in the whole city.
Yeah,
he's different though.
And also, I'm frequently around you.
And she already see that
and
her dad.
I like being around you. Yeah,
and she already see that her dad with the cops, not the cops, but with the ops. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, but it's different for him because that event would have gone on whether he was there or not, because she was close with the family.
No, I understand that. But even from the very beginning, as soon as he found out that, oh, that's my cousin's old shorty, I'm not going to holler at her.
But he had friction with the cousin, but like...
it don't matter.
I mean, yeah. Again, though, it's just I think that was just because that was the one girl he saw. It was like, ooh.
All right, I'm just off this episode, I guess.
No, I mean,
there's just certain things you don't do. Once I found out that's my man's girl, and that's my family's girl, whether I got friction with or not, I know that's going to create beef because I'm already in a situation where I'm in this dude's house. And now I'm going to just be coming like, yo, you mind if I smash that real quick?
It would not. It's not because it's not going just to smash. Like it's not on some shit like that.
All right, never mind.
It's on some teenage love shit. Right, it's almost on some fucking. It's almost on some Juliet shit.
Never mind, mate. I'm wrong on that one.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just see it differently. Like that's all I'm saying. I see it differently.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see it as a. Why would you do that?
I think being
you got as smart as a kid as you are. Why would you do that?
He makes dumb decisions and mistakes. He did end up there. Yeah, he's a teenager. Like you know what I mean.
Up there.
But even.
It's also to his credit. Something to keep it dramatic.
But also to his credit. No, but to his credit. No, because it's more complex than his. Because he backed off and he stayed away, and then Carlton had an anxiety attack and been Xanax sniffing. He helped Carlton out and covered for him, and so ends up sitting with her at the end. Like
I'm. Only
he said no,
okay. Hold on, we'll stop. I'm only talking from I think it was episode 1 when he did that. When he was already like hollering at the party and everything. With that moment when that's what I'm going back to. Not to the let me rescue her because Carlton's like zoned out on Zanny. Zanny's at the moment. I'm talking about in the very beginning from party 1, the moment when he found out that that's my cousin's ex. Why didn't he be like, let me holler at this shorty over here instead?
But it was mutual between them.
How?
She was into him too.
Okay, so that makes it cool?
No, it makes it more liable to happen because it's not like he's forcing the issue. They're both forcing the issue. And it goes just past the first episode all the way through. She said it in the last episode. Like, it's a mutual thing. And there's certain inevitabilities that can happen because she has one comparison and she has another person.
It don't matter. If I like you or if I don't like you, you my man's girl. I'm not going to fuck with you. No one's. How you like? I mean, how is that not the rule?
No, that's not his man.
Family. I don't care.
Okay, but what I'm saying is this: it's family. Correct. It is. What's the first thing Carlton said? Maybe we'll find out why you're really here on some "I don't trust you" type shit. So they wasn't like they was the type.
Why should he trust him? I'm not defending Carlton this, but why should he trust him?
No, Carlton's in. No, that's what I'm saying. Nobody's in the right. It's nobody's in the wrong either. It's just you had somebody inserted into a family's life.
Let me stop this. Apparently, I'm the only one that feels as though no matter what, you don't fuck with families, other exes. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I agree with that. But
that's all I'm saying.
I agree with that. But
so why can't you get that concept?
I get that concept, but in this scenario, like I said, it was a mutual thing. Because she was going up and talking to him too. Because they both liked each other.
Never mind.
It's not I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying though, in this scenario, it's not just on him.
In real life, yes, that's
Thank you. That's the point I'm trying to ask. Am I the only one that feels like this would not happen in real life?
Yeah, but I feel like it happens enough.
Who?
There's people that out there that are.
Name one person in my ear. Text me. Name one person, please. Serious. I'm being dead ass. Who does this? Who do we know that does this?
There's some people I know from my past that have done shit like
someone within that we would know in the past 2 years. Who does this?
I mean, well, it's y'all.
In zero,
that's all I think around. But
3 years. Yeah. I can't think of anybody right now that I know who's done this.
Yeah, but we're also talking about teenagers.
All right, never mind.
Never mind. Are we not?
Never mind.
I get what you're saying.
Never mind. I know teenagers that was like, no, I wouldn't do that.
I agree. I'm roommates with my cousin. I'm damn sure.
So it's just like that's why I'm saying no to this. You're overlooking that point. Is what I'm saying. I would not write that. No matter who Lisa is in this story, I would not do that. It's the point I'm trying to make. Why would you have an unwritten rule in the streets that nobody would ever do be the main plot point? Would you write that into a story?
I mean, I think that they were just looking.
Would you write that into a story?
I think they were just looking for a dynamic to cause some sort of rift, obviously between.
Would you write that into a story?
The dramatic element
you already have the dramatic element when you got your cousin walking in with a sniffing problem.
You need a He has to love
Lisa could have been a whole nother individual, and this girl could have been somebody else.
There's so much Shakespearean elements to this. Like I said, like there's a lot to it. Like there's just the way they wrote it.
Okay.
I mean, even in the first one, didn't Carlton like Lisa? In the original?
No.
The first time?
They were never in a relationship.
When Neil Long first came on, though, he liked her.
He liked
her, but they were never in a relationship. Yeah. She was never his ex.
No, I was just saying the comparison to...
Yeah, so...
And in the show, Will did hook up with Carlton's ex, so... That happened. Remember? That's when they were in the pool house and they fought. But whoever his ex was, Will hooked up with her after.
After they fought?
After, like, whatchamacallit, they broke up, and then I guess they got into a fight, and that came out that he had hooked up with her.
So even then, they said it was wrong.
Yeah, Will was wrong in that regard. He admitted he was wrong in it.
So when are they going to admit he's wrong now?
Well, being that it just kind of started to happen.
Oh, yeah. Because now,
once again.
Because he did back off.
Once again.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so once again, now they're
coming out again. So we'll see what happens.
I don't like that. It's unnecessary. Lisa could have been a whole... This is a character, or this situation could have been split between two different people.
They just wanted to create a serious problem between Will and Carlton.
That's what I'm saying. He already got the problem. First of all, you walking around in my clothes, you in my room, like now you showing up in my school, you berating my friends in front of me, you berating me, you doing all this shit. You already got it right there. You don't need to add in Lisa.
Based on teenagers, you got to throw a love triangle, romantic.
Didn't have to do it.
Lovers.
That's the only thing that was like you already throwing so much in there now, and I'm not saying this is a complaint. This is not a complaint. You already now, little Ashley. I don't want to use the word confused because now she's curious. She's curious. She's on her journey. Yeah. Completely understandable.
Which the scenes with her, Hillary and Ashley, I fucking loved. Yeah. Like I fucking like that is.
So it's like
I actually really like how close all three of them are.
Yeah,
right.
The Banks kids.
So it's like, but now you have Will being the disruptor. That's already there. So you don't need to even add more fuel to the fire by having breaking the unwritten rule of you don't fuck with family. Because now you just look at him like, dude, what are you doing every time? That's how I'm looking. I'm like, dude, that's so you was already on some. That's just corny. That's some cornball shit. You from West Philly? You know you don't do that. All right, Matt. Okay.
I got you.
All right, my bad.
In real life, no, you don't do that.
I'm not arguing. I'm doing be laughing. I'm laughing because I get what you're saying. And I get your point completely, and I understand it.
That's all. Thank you. That's all I'm trying to get. Like no one could. I mean, thank you for not getting it like this.
I got it. When you were explaining it.
You have enough there already that you don't need to add. Like now,
but I'll say that the way it's unfolded.
This is what I call now. Now you moving sloppily. Now you just moving sloppily.
It's
He's a kid.
At 16, I never.
He moved sloppily when he decided to go play that game.
Yeah, I get that.
Again, shout out to Easy, the block captain. I loved his performance as Rashad. The use of dickhead is sporadically perfect on that show. Like
I use it all the time.
I know. I'm just saying. It's like
you just said it.
You said on the court, dickhead, and I was like,
no, like it's our thing. Like, we call people dickheads. Like that's not dick. Like
dickhead.
Dickhead.
New York niggas be like dick. Like dick. Like, at least a certain era there was, but now, dickhead is highly Philly.
This dickhead over here.
I'm talking to you, dickhead.
Yeah, like, it's definitely.
This in my eyes every time. Like, that was just some dickhead shit, man.
I get it.
You don't do that. I'm looking around like, you got all this popping off in Bel-Air. You got the whip and
I'll say this much. Just one question I had. With the way Hillary's been doing the catering, why ain't she just bill for catering as opposed to doing the OnlyFans?
She wasn't even doing OnlyFans.
No, she was cooking the lingerie, which honestly, that's a brilliant idea.
She put it out there for the gram. Yeah, I need. Can I get a Pepsi also, please, and a
Pepsi,
a frozen treat out of the freezer.
A ho-ho?
It doesn't matter what it is. Surprise me. I got 4 options. of frozen treats.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. As far as with the rest of the show, yeah, I do like the dynamics between the characters. I do like the motivated Hillary.
Oh, I love the show. I didn't mean to. That was the only gripe. That's my only gripe. That one little sliver.
Everything else, though, the music. The
music.
They
in that
started
first
it perfectly
episode.
when they started the very first episode.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, man. Shout out to Ben. You chose wisely, sir.
Is that Sammy?
I don't care who heard me say it.
God damn it. Got a phone call on that
The
one. Woo! Oh, man. Once again.
Part of my language, YouTube. Like, seriously, why would I care?
I don't know. I don't care either.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you on the Jeffrey Bourne episode, Bond, whatever he's gonna be doing.
So Batman,
yeah, no, it's like, you know why I'm here? You get on score with Batman, turn around, and say man's government. No need to worry, your aunt and uncle. It's like, as soon as he said Kingston, I was like, there it is.
Like, what has
I feel like
Philip and Jeffrey been through? That man's that
I feel
ride
like Jeffrey's
or die.
like SAS or something like that. He's
like, or
he's
that, or either like, what is he paying him to where?
That end of the last
house
episode,
manager. Yeah, I managed the house. Yeah.
It was the end of the last episode when he was like, I want you to watch on so and so. Yeah, and I also want you to watch on like Read or something like that. He's like, oh no, I'm already on that. Yeah,
shout out to Michael Ealy being the shady light skinned dude to pop in. Like, I was like, if you don't get this nigga out of here, like, no, you a guest. Go do some guest stuff. Yeah.
I was excited to see him though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, when he popped up, I was like, this is the nigga.
As soon as that nigga popped up on the screen, I threw this motherfucker right.
Yo, that ass did the same shit.
And he was like all eclectic.
How you gonna come on TV with a scruffy beard? And you son of a bitch.
That is a beautiful man.
I have never wanted to fight someone on TV so fast in my entire life. I was like, not this nigga, anybody but him.
Like I said, I was excited to see him. It's a nice little surprise.
Oh shit.
What's up, bud?
Man, I was like, yeah, that angered me. Like,
come on.
And Viv checking the white wife. Like,
yes. She said you can be a guest or I can kick you.
Yeah, when you have the party at your damn house. Like,
y'all, that lady was pissing me off. I'm like, who? Why would you want to give a speech at something like that when you are who you? That would be like literally. Like my ex's girlfriend standing up and like saying something like, wait, what? I don't, what was her relevance?
He said
so where she actually felt that compelled that she could, that would be appropriate.
The caucasity.
That is another aspect of it that with your little aspect of Carlton and Will, that's the part I didn't like about that, how they kept pushing that as well. And I was like, she's already been told no. Like, you're making it a thing now. You're literally making everyone hate this woman, which I guess is what they were going for. But I didn't like how they.
How she slipped up?
Yeah, like I don't like how they did that.
I ain't gonna say what it is for anybody that hasn't watched it, but how she slipped up and dropped that little tidbit. About about how long they had been dating.
Yeah.
And everything.
Oh yeah. She messed that up.
I said it like, oh no.
And Will was like, did she just? Yeah, like.
And then all of a sudden,
if you've ever been the nephew in that moment. Did I just steer? Yes, you did.
I have never felt like when I was just like, oh, I get it. This is when you get privy to some information that you're not supposed to have.
Do you want me to go get you a wine cooler? Because I can. Like, yeah, like, I got on. Whatever works. Yeah, like.
Hi,
like she's
I
gonna
love you.
Because basically after that, Aunt Viv walked away and started doing some math. Like she heard some history.
Aunt Viv did what she did. I was like, oh no, this the Aunt Viv that let people know who she is real quick.
Yeah. This is the Aunt Viv that snapped in the dancer's face.
Exactly.
Yeah, like.
And that.
And then collapsed. Yeah, like, which I did hear the original Aunt Vi and Daphne Reed, the light skinned Aunt Viv, are going to make cameos, I think, in Fresh Prince in this.
You trying to make out with me?
I'm kind of against that because I like how they're doing it on their own without any kind of. This is how you do a reimagining or however.
Yeah, didn't they say it wasn't really
also
supposed
the casting,
to be?
like. Yo, Trey looks like Lil Don Cheadle. That shit bugged me the fuck out. I was like, yo, does Don Cheadle have a kid? Like,
Trey look like he can.
Like, I was like, yo, like.
I hope they do more with him. I really do.
Yeah, my man was rolling up every time he seen him, but he also kind of violated when he got drunk and started blabbing about the gun charges.
Well, that's what they do when we get drunk, apparently. So.
Yes, baby.
Dude, what are you doing? Stop.
He does this every week.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be asleep.
He live on his
You had a rough
that's
day.
real black parents. You supposed to be go lay down. Like, you supposed to be asleep. What time it is? Don't worry about what time it is.
The girl and her wolf.
Yeah.
Please stop saying that.
Why?
I don't know. That's what the lady told me to say. Stop saying it.
What lady?
The lady had said.
The lady at the door.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
Don't
It's
see. Look.
It's his nickname, and I'm an aunt, and I can give him a nickname.
Wolf.
See,
Don't say
it's
wolf. No, L.
That's how I say it.
W-U-F. Wolf.
That's how I say it.
once again, this time I'm going to get up getting shot. Hey, you got to go potty? You got to go poop? Huh? So, because you just walking around here. You need anything?
You good?
Anyway, because I'm going to continue. Sorry, folks, you had to hear that.
No more questions.
I'm not going to talk about the Batman because you haven't seen it yet.
I'm seeing it.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I was
seen
going
it
to
next
talk about
Wednesday.
Fresh Prince or Bel-Air or whatever. The casting of it, like I said, I like the blend of people. I really like the Yamakra episode. Like, I like him going
Which
back.
one was that?
The one where he stepped at his for his fraternity.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like, yeah, like I like this age, like this version of, this is literally Uncle Phil, the same age as the original show, but just if he was basically Will's age. Because him being a tribe head, you know.
Right.
It's kind of like, I dig all of that, like talking about going to see Biggie and, you know, whoever, you know what I mean, Tupac and shit. Like, I love that. And
shit that I've done.
And it's like, I really like that. Like, I really like how they're pacing it. I like the little, you know, the little vibe between Jazz and Hillary. Because it's a contradiction from the original, but it was also Jazz is on some.
Well, Jazz is on his own entrepreneur shit. So
but even that, he's of sound mind. Like, he's like, you know, like I told you, he got the new mental health check-in. You ain't got to tell me everything, but you got to tell me something.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, it's just like, you see somebody going through it, that's the best question to ask them if you really gonna listen to him. It's like, that was perfectly, like, that was like the dope moment. Like, even with Carlton shit, like when Carlton had his episode. Will being there, and it was just kind of like,
sometimes you just gotta be there.
And just, yeah, like he just pulled him in, and that was it. That's all it took. And then, you know, helped out, and then
the one time where you finally feel like, yo, I gotta be there for my cousin.
And he didn't snitch.
Yeah.
He didn't talk about the Xanax. Probably knowing him, he probably wiped it up and clean. Like,
and shout out to Uncle Phil not realizing that his son has a problem, but
well,
okay.
you got a room that big. You got a room that big. You have some fucking privacy.
I was just like,
Bruh, yo, his room
you
is,
can't see that this nigga got an issue.
No, you can't. That nigga's room is the size of an apartment. Like,
No, I'm talking about looking at him.
Yeah.
You can't look at him and be like, yo, he's got an issue.
I mean, Lisa caught it, but Lisa knows what to look for. She caught him.
Okay, never.
No, I'm
him and
saying she
Lisa
caught
were
him
together,
at school.
so
Remember?
she was
a
in
lot
it.
more into
She knew he was doing it already, but nobody else apparently knows.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Like,
Well, that includes obviously his sisters and his mom, and or maybe
What
there
I'm
are,
saying is, like,
there's
how
just a
can
blind
Uncle
eye
Phil
the
can't
intern.
see
Well,
it?
I kind of feel like
that's how I know I'm
Viv already.
tainted.
I kind of feel like Viv already
You don't know a fiend
knows.
when you see one.
I kind of feel like Viv already knows because when
Oh, wow. Like,
did you notice though when
this whole time I was like, yo, he's mad sympathetic to Carlton. He's a fiend, nigga. Like,
Oh, I'm sympathetic to him, but a fiend's
no,
a
I
fiend.
think Viv knows though.
You do?
Yeah, because like when Will had said something like, oh, he wasn't feeling good or had to lay down or whatever, she like instantly had this look on her face.
Right. I
like
didn't know.
she might have covered for him one time.
Yeah, and then she sent Ashley inside. She went and whispered.
Yeah,
I remember
told
that.
Ashley
Yeah.
or something.
So maybe like go check on him or like some. So maybe like they know but obviously Phil does not know.
That's the point, because he walked in, because even the way he was acting, I was just like, I'm like, damn, you acting like you busted. Yeah. How do you not pick up on that, Dad?
That or you just turn a blind eye because he's not paying attention.
Oh, like I'm now seeing the scope of what you're adjusting the show. Like, you're fucking up here. Just like I'm sure you got on Viv. Yo, stop pressing Hillary. Hillary's finding her path. Why don't you pay her for this catering?
This is one of the things. Exactly. Yeah. You see how she just popped up and just slammed. Come on now.
You cut her a check and an invoice, and that's business.
How many times she done pulled her, put her weight around the crib? Like, Jeffrey ain't cooked the shit yet.
Yeah, I think he cooked somebody.
Oh,
he's busy.
Role.
Yeah, Jeffrey busy with badminton. Like
every time I see Hillary, they got her ass in the kitchen making waffles and all kinds of shit.
Like I said though, I like driven Hillary.
No, I'm not saying that's a bad.
Oh no, I'm saying it's like in the contrast, but it's also the correlation.
What was my man, Creasy?
Yeah,
from Man on Fire.
Yeah.
That's how Jeffrey roll around Bel-Air. Uncle Phil unaware that his son got an issue.
And Jeffrey just, you need something?
Whatchamacallit, Aunt Viv trying to be a tiger mom. Don't want to let Hillary let her wings free. Wings free. Now Hillary out here thotting it up on the gram. Not even on OnlyFans. Just giving it up for free, just for the house. And Ashley's just like, yo, why don't she like me?
She likes Will.
Yeah, she like Will. That hurt.
That was like,
cut.
That cut. Man, I'm like, man, come on, why y'all do that girl like that, man? It's just like at that point, I was like, yo, fuck Will. You gotta get out the house, bro.
You are fucking it up for everybody.
She said, nigga, you got to go back. Jazz was right.
Everyone's life.
Yo, not Jazz, but Trey was right. Excuse me. Trey was right.
Yeah. Shot gone, B. They think you snitched. Yeah, like.
But
which that was the one thing they said when he was in jail and the old boy was tripping and he goes, yo, how he get out? And I'm like, he's a minor. It's like that's exactly what I said. It's like,
he ain't gonna be there long. Like,
yeah, he's a minor. Yeah, once his parents get there, it's like over. Like he didn't shoot nobody. He just had a gun. Yeah,
I mean, I know Philly rough, but I mean, like,
there's still a legal system.
It's like.
Yeah, like nigga, there's still due process. Like they'll process your ass. Because I was like, yeah, he's a minor. That's why he got out. Now you,
and I've done some shit, and I've always gotten out as a minor the next morning when mom was there. But anyway, what do I know?
I just live life. Yeah,
that nigga just started yelling snitch. I was like, oh shit, okay.
This escalated.
I'm like, all y'all believe that?
No wonder. Yeah. That's why you're going straight to the airport. It was like, mom's heard it. Like, nah, we booking this now.
Holy shit. Yeah. All right. But hey, that's typical though.
Hey, I'm being honest. I know my mother. My mother would have got me out of New York that fast.
And I know I talked about it on the first episode, but the one thing I do have to repeat is I do like how they show how the fight started, where it was just like, that's the type of shit that happens
every day. Like,
and I was just like, y'all. I said, like,
especially
y'all telling my story here.
Why didn't anybody just say he threw it?
Because he took off.
Yeah,
that's the bullshit that happens.
And no, more importantly, the drug dealer.
As soon as the drug dealer got mad and said, "Yo, who threw that?"
If you didn't see it, and then also
like he did it.
Dude.
No, because
I've been in that situation.
That dude runs and leaves.
Yeah, I've been in that.
You got to watch him on your way home,
dude. It don't make no sense, but that happens.
Yeah,
it happens just like that.
We're not condoning it. We're just bringing it down.
Yeah. I'm just like. That hurt me a little bit that.
No, like this is my thing, and this is the truth of the matter. I had a rule. We had a rule with friends, like especially when I played like with my teammates, like people who like I ran practices with and have a familiarity with on the court, on and off. We go play somewhere that's not our court. Hey, yeah. We winning by 4. Like, keep it modest.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah,
I understand that.
No,
yeah.
Because of how fast things can escalate. Because
I'm not even talking about on the court, just in general.
But I'm using because they were on the court.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up in Harlem. Like, grew up all around that. Like, dudes I've played games that dudes bet on. I had nothing to do with the bets. We were just playing.
No, I was thinking about I was thinking about I was like, I got into some shit one time for like once again. not saying anything. I was like this. And it turned into, he think he better than everybody.
It was your face.
I never said a word.
It was your loud face.
I was so high and so stuck that I was just like, but in their mind, they thought I was stuck up. I didn't want to, chill with nobody. I was just like, look, I'm high as a kite, yo. Like,
I'm just blowed.
Like, I'm going right now. Like, what? It's like,
I'm tired.
And then there's always, there's always one dude in the back telling me, yo, fuck this nigga up. Like, what? Where this come from?
Whoa. Fuck who up? Yeah. But no, I've literally.
So that's what I'm saying. Is like how it escalate into. I'm just sitting here minding my business.
Spontaneous combustion.
I have not done anything, but all of a sudden, what? Like, fuck this nigga up. What?
Right.
And like now, I'm in a situation. I am actually now in a situation where it's like, well, you really do want to fuck me up because what? Because I just sat here now? Yo, this nigga ain't shit. Whoa. What? How is this escalating?
I walked in on a court and heard.
So that's what I mean by
that nigga. What?
Yeah,
and it wasn't me.
So it's just like
yeah, I'm out. Like
it don't. What else was there?
Like I remember we had
the mistaken identity where it's just like that's the dude from the party that night. I'm like, what party?
Nah. Like I said, even being
first of all, I don't go to house parties. I rarely go to house parties.
It's like I said, we brought up this before. First time I was in LA, I was 18. And it was like, hey, where you from? Like we was with some people who was saying they was from LA, but when they got asked that, they was pressed, and I'm like, y'all apparently ain't from here, like you say you are. I say where I'm from, they laughing and they like, oh yeah, we hear it in your voice. Word, yeah. Hey yo, where's the bomb food spot at? Like I can sit there and where can I got some herb? Like some shit like that I could easily say and I'm good now because I'm a tourist certified.
I have North Philly. Yeah. I love North Philly.
Nah son, I ain't
North Philly.
Yeah. 215. Yeah. Like, no, but I was like, nah son, I ain't from out here. Oh yeah, we hear it in your voice. Yeah, like that son says you. Yeah. Nah, B.
I was out here looking for some Johns. Dang, what?
They said that word so.
Yeah, it's a Philly thing. Put it like this. I mentioned Summer of Soul, the Questlove joint. Mm-hmm. It literally says a Questlove John because he's from Philly.
Spike Lee joint, Questlove John.
Get these Johns, man. Get these Johns out here, like. That just reminded me of basketball camp and meeting niggas from, yo, check out the bull. Yo, the bull. Yo, the bull. Yo.
And I apologize to the people that I've been conversing with over the past, 6 weeks that this show has been on.
Oh, you getting your little slang
because it comes back.
I started Abbott Elementary too. I started watching that too.
That too, between Abbott Elementary.
If you have it, it's on Hulu.
Between Abbott Elementary and an episode of Elementary, between every episode of Abbott Elementary and every episode of Bel-Air every week now, I have this Philly experience. And now also these conversations come off a little bit different when I'm talking to my brothers, and we're in our group chat is like the lingo's coming out more. Look at young bull, and it's just
it's like when Aunt Ben flex on the principal and red facing and the cherry water ice. What's the water ice? It's a Philly thing, yeah. Like
and like when I say water, it's like it's.
Oh my god.
I understand.
So once again. Fuck y'all, because I'm not apologizing really.
Hey, Bobby, when you did that one, I was like I said, when they was walking down the street after the game winner and the blonde-haired dread kid was on the bike, I was like, look at young Jada. I was like, look at young Jada. Like, oh my God. I was like, yo, like really, like I was like, I was like, look at young Jada, like in a proud way.
Like I wasn't in West Philly because I got jumped in West Philly, but yeah, it was bad.
Oh, boy was on the bike though. What up, Will? I heard you kept it.
For the 100th time, my aunt lives right there.
I will say this. One of the low-key favorite parts was after he hit the buzzer beater in the very first episode. Hold up, wait a minute. I was like, Jada's going crazy right now. I was like, I know Jada's going crazy right now. It's like
that fucking song.
It started with What We Do. And then when that came on, I was like,
between What We Do and then Dreams and Nightmares. Easy block captain. So much Jones. Freeway.
As the coach.
Yeah. Just real quick cameo.
Yeah, that was like, love. That was so much love. Same with Buddy.
Right.
Same with Buddy's cameo. Like that was real cool. Like
so
Because that was the dope thing about the original, like the cameos. Everybody popped up. Mm-hmm. Some people, Queen Latifah popped up twice. So did Nia Long. Heavy D popped up. It's like Quincy Jones popped in. It's like,
I remember that one episode. Everybody and their mother popped in because they were trying to buy the house.
Remember when Evander Holyfield showed up for the Christmas party? Like, it was always
Boys
funny.
to Men
like
showing up for the christening.
Jasmine Guy being Jasmine Guy. Yes, like,
was that when he kept fainting at the end?
Yeah.
No.
That was Easter. That was the Easter episode.
Yeah. No,
that wasn't the christening. That was the Easter episode.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Where he's like,
was little letter mine. It's like, but then it was so ridiculous too, though. Like, Ashley, no, running through the stage.
Baby, no.
Oh, I saw one of my favorite clips when Lisa beat up the dude that knocked Will out in the bowling alley. Yep. When he got socked and sat down. It's like,
yo, shout out to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, like, it is making me go back and want to watch that because like there are correlations, parallels. Like I even love what he told. And if I got one little fight and my mom got scared, like I was like, I love that touch.
Yeah.
I love the black fraternity angle in it too. I love that tied into it.
No, I mean I've enjoyed every episode. Yeah. I recommend it to watch. Everybody. Those are my recommendations. It just so happened like, and the one thing I do, and to hop on Abbott Elementary real quick, it is that it doesn't throw it in your face like a lot of comedies do, where they say like it's a black show.
Because it's just these characters.
But the characters,
the Italian lady.
Oh, that Italian lady, yo, she remind me of like.
She's like, I got a guy. Like she's got a guy for everything. Like she's one of those people.
She reminds me of like why I like your friend that I won't say now.
Okay.
Because it's just like, oh, that's what I miss. That's what I miss. That's what I miss. That's what I miss. I think that's all it is. Like I just miss that Italian,
that flair,
that Italian flair that you only get from South Philly. Yeah, from someone that been down on 30th and Market a lot.
I love the Ava chick sexual harassment of my man from Everybody Hates Chris.
Yo, when my man,
y'all see this?
Y'all see this, right? You gotta watch this show. You gotta check.
It's the last start. Once they start, like they start rolling in, it's great.
And like I said, it's like I said, it's majority black cast.
The white dude kills me too.
Yeah. Drogo, chill out, dude.
There's nothing on the floor, baby.
He's so woke. It's like stop. Yeah, like stop, bro. Like. And shout out to Quinta B. for writing Princeton. Yeah, she wrote this show as well. But yeah, every character on there is great. Like I'm like 4 episodes in, but I've been cracking up. Her trash ass boyfriend. He's like, yo, I sold this venue out. Yeah. Oh, I should come. Well, no, you can't because the capacity is 15. If you come, that'll be 16. And they can't have it. They'll shut it down. And it's like.
And then when he performed at the school.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, you haven't got that far yet?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I think the last one I fully watched was when my man from Everybody Hates Chris was talking to got his nails done and was talking to the fine mama, and then she walked out the class, and then girl was still there at the door, like.
He gonna get taken.
Yeah, she's very, very predatory.
But yeah,
he literally was like, "Y'all see this?"
That's our homework for you guys. Well, not you guys. I'm sorry, for you guys.
Last Boy Scout.
Last Boy Scout. Abbott Elementary.
Bel-Air.
In Bel-Air. If you have, those are our recommendations. My recommendations, personally. My quick review of Batman. I'm just going to get up out of here. I didn't realize it was getting that bad reviews because in the circles that I was in, which is like the nerdy group, I assumed that it was. If they said it was good, they didn't say it was like. I'm not hearing that it's the best Batman. I've never said that. I still like The Dark Knight Rises, but now I'm hearing arguments that that's not even good. I'm like, what?
Y'all crazy. Listen. First of all,
like they're saying Batman Begins is better than The Dark Knight Rises. Is the not a new argument?
Y'all just don't like women.
And
this is what that is. Y'all don't like Catwoman. And you
no, Batman Begins, the first one with Ra's al Ghul.
The one better than Bane. You fucking kidding me? Like, yeah.
And no, The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, that's the third. Yeah, they're saying Batman Begins is better than Dark Knight Rises.
This is the second one.
No, that was the Dark Knight. That was just Heath Ledger. Nobody saw was bad about that movie.
Ever.
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying.
It's arguably the best Batman movie ever.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Batman, in my opinion.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, there's a difference. Yeah, because you said Dark Knight Rises. I thought you meant.
I thought that was.
That's the third one. That's with Bane.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah, Heath Ledger's just The Dark Knight.
I literally have it queued up on Netflix. It's The Dark Knight. That's the Heath Ledger one. Which it's like Heath Ledger.
Well, that's my personal favorite. No,
I'll agree with you. It's like Heath Ledger's the Dark Knight, and then the original Batman.
I literally saw Dark Knight 5 times in the movie theater.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I still put respect on Batman Forever because Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones fucking killed it. Yeah,
that's
Jim
my
Carrey
second
was
favorite.
like
the Riddler was my second.
Oh God, no!
Well,
what?
the Riddler was my favorite until Dark Knight, and then
what?
No, the comedic because it was so comedic. Like they had cups for Batman. Like it was cups at McDonald's. Like it was like it was meant to be cartoonish. It was as much cartoonish as anything else.
All right. Okay. All right. You're right. What are you doing? Oh, the end when Jim Carrey did that shit. I'm Batman. Oh no, God no. That's the one I checked out on all the way.
Oh no, that was Batman and Robin. I turned it on and turned it off. It's like no, I'm not doing this.
It was Riddler.
Once I realized, because by the time I saw Batman and Robin, I realized, oh, this is not for me whatsoever, because this is for the
kids.
The alternative lifestyle individuals.
See, kids. I was going to say kids because it was
all ass shots and cock shocks.
We're late 90s.
Go back and watch that movie.
No, I'm not arguing. I'm not disagreeing with you.
There's bat nipples.
Late 90s, like every decade, we hit an androgynous period.
There was bat nipples.
Yeah,
that was
the whole thing.
Go back and watch that.
There was George Clooney with the bat nipples.
And tell me how many shots that were like always on someone's ass.
Like Val Kilmer, like the Val Kilmer when they made it like a joke of it.
So that's
Val Kilmer.
That's when I was just like, all right, so that's the route we taking.
Shout out to Batman Returns because Michelle Pfeiffer let me introduce me to patent leather.
No, I checked out once they replaced Val Kilmer. I was just like, no. Yeah. Nothing against Val Kilmer, but Michael Keaton did this thing.
Yeah.
And for both of them, and I will never fault Danny Glover's role or even Christopher Walken's role in. Not Danny Glover. Fuck. Jesus, Danny Glover.
I was like, wait, what was he Batman?
Danny DeVito. Sorry,
I was like,
Danny Glover. Yeah. Danny DeVito, Penguin's role, and
that was that Tim Burton one. Yeah, Christopher Walken was the worst of them all. I
loved it.
Oh yeah, it was great. He was the worst. To me, he was like the true villain of the movie.
No, he was just like he was the villain, Max Schreck. The mayor or whatever.
Yeah, it was. Tim Burton's touch on it was great. And
but I checked out once Val Kilmer stepped into the role because then that's when they brought in.
They did a whack. Arnold Schwarzenegger was Mr. Freeze, and Uma Thurman was Poison Ivy, and Bane was whack.
Was that the one? Yeah,
that was the whack Bane. That's why I love Dark Knight Rises because like you got Bane could talk. As indicated.
No, I do like the Dark Knight Rises. There was something about that I didn't like though. Can't remember.
Anne Hathaway?
I don't know what it was. There was something about that movie I didn't like.
Was it that or was it the daughter, the Talia?
I don't know. I like Bane, but I just didn't give a fuck about Batman.
Oh yeah, I felt that way after The Dark Knight. After The Dark Knight, it was like, yo, you could have just called this shit Joker. Like, yo, like I'd have still came and seen it.
Yeah, I will always say after Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker, like that's going to be the one. So yes, I'm sorry, The Dark Knight.
Aside from Jack Nicholson's performance as Joker, the only performance to me that's on par with it was Tom Hardy's Bane. From beginning to end, like his character, I thought was fantastic. The introduction on the plane, the speech when he whooped Batman's ass, Oh, like
Yeah, I like born in the
you
darkness.
merely adopted the dark. Yeah, I was born in it.
But as far as this movie, what was I saying? What I was really on earlier is like they were saying that this is better. There's so many arguments going on around like this has been the best one since The Dark Knight.
I've been intrigued by female reactions to it.
The what?
I've seen a lot of women I know that have seen it, and they've been like, Kravitz. It's like, and it puts him in his face, and I was like, hey, like.
Well, this whole movie takes place like pretty much at night, or like it's just like it's literally Batman meets Seven.
Okay.
And it's PG-13.
And it's I like it. I mean, I liked it, man. Like I said, I was down to see it from when I saw the.
He's got to go out. I feel like he's going back and forth to the. Don't do it in my room. Hey, I'm gonna take you outside right now. All right, take a seat. Drogo, sit. But you guys haven't seen it yet. I would like to hear your reviews. When are you gonna see it?
I'm seeing it next Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see it.
So, man, are you gonna be able to record?
No, we're gonna have to maybe do Tuesday. But I hadn't gotten that far yet.
We'll talk off here. We'll figure this out.
You think?
I hadn't gotten that far yet.
You think?
All right. I'm one day at a time right now.
Well, I know that I am free.
I'm sorry to laugh.
What?
She said I'm one day at a time right now. Like rehab.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
Yeah. Anyways, another great episode.
I love you guys, and I love you guys. I love everybody. I love it all.
We love you too.
I love my dog. I love our listeners. I love everybody that's been keeping up with us. That even though I'm sorry we didn't put an episode up last week, but life happens. I love all this, and I love my PlayStation. I love my Xbox.
I love my internet.
I love my internet connection. I even love everybody outside. I love the gentleman that was on the phone. I hope he ended up having a good night. I hope he got what he wanted. I don't care. You know?
Good Lord.
This is what giving him sounds like.
I'm just... I forgive young Will Smith on TV.
Wow.
I forgive Uncle Phil for not realizing.
This episode was just a waste.
I forgive Uncle Phil for not realizing Carlton got a problem, even though he woke up like, what? Huh? What that?
He had a little book of sugar in his nose.
Like, are you sure you need to be running for office, sir? You worrying about the community? Check the yard.
Charity starts at home.
Jesus.
Oh God.
But what do I know? I don't have kids, so I'm just uncle. Like,
I'm not your uncle. That's the name of the episode.
Once again, there we go. This is episode 111. I'm not your uncle. I love you guys, man. You got anything on me?
Yes, as always, we appreciate you guys listening and or watching. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much a wrap now. Wash your hands, be kind to each other.
Yeah, cool. I got it.
Did I break it? Did I break something?
Broke Keith, apparently. He was literally inhaling.
No, I'm listening to you, and I'm just like, it just sounds like you want this to be over.
No, I'm just saying. I'm wrapping up the episode. Y'all got anything else? I'm sorry about that. He looking at me like he got shit, so I'm wrapping it up.
Oh yeah,
you got to go do something. You got family and kids.
Yeah. Those.
We got 2 hours in. Shit.
Yeah, good job.
We all right. So yeah, I'm wrapping it up. I love y'all. Come on. Thank you. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. We good.
You good? All right, we out. Peace.
Peace.
Good night, y'all.
Wash our hands. Stop sucking dick. I don't know shit.
Well, don't do that.